SummerSlam 2017 review on the Joe Cronin Show, guys. This is our 5th year. We're celebrating the birthday of the Joe Cronin Show. SummerSlam was tonight. What the hell did WWE do? It was just a miserable night up until the final match, which ended in another vacation for the Universal Championship. I don't know. I have seen nothing but horrible, negative feedback about this show tonight. So many questionable booking decisions. So many matches that just didn't hit the way you thought they might. The fucking kickoff show had a better tag team match than most of the main event shows. NXT TakeOver last night blew this way out of the water. But what did you guys think? We're going to take your phone calls tonight. We're going to hear what you guys have to say about this. This is the Joe Cronin Show. Been on the air for 5 years on YouTube, longer than anybody else doing this. Live reviews after every WWE show. Click that sub button down below. I want to deliver you guys the news. I want to deliver you guys podcasts. I want to be live after every show so you guys can have a voice too. Andrew Romero, thanks for the sub, Andrew. Thanks to everybody who's been clicking on the sub button. This is our 5th year, and we're on our way to 50,000 subscribers tonight. Can we hit 50,000 subs tonight? The phone number is 339-226-6610 in the U.S. If you're outside the U.S. and you can only Skype me, Danny Deadly. Add me on Skype first. I will add you back. You can call, and I can take your call. We're here with Jake DeMarco at Countdown Ended. My new Twitter temporarily, because my Twitter's been banned by Twitter because they silenced me, just like YouTube has silenced me and won't pay me anymore. At Corrupted Pod on Twitter. Holy shit, the pimples on Jinder Mahal's back tonight. We're leaking.
Those aren't pimples. Those are speed holes. They make him go faster.
What is your most what are you most disappointed about tonight, Jake? After all this, we've been streaming, we've been reacting live.
Brock Lesnar retaining. The belt goes on another 3-month vacation. That's so disappointing.
Kiss that belt goodbye, brother. I mean, Roman could have won. That could have been worse, I suppose.
No, it wouldn't have been, I don't think, because they could have played into so much more with Roman winning. I think we could see bigger and better feuds, per se. I mean, there's at least have a possibility of defending it and fighting for it versus not seeing the belt defended until SummerSlam, or Survivor Series, excuse me, or even the Royal Rumble,
Yeah, I got you there. I got you. Let's take a real quick call.
Losing.
I'm in a weird mood. Let's take a call right off the bat because I just want to do it. 254, you are live on the Joe Cronin Show. What's up? What's up, man?
The Universal Championship match was crap.
I thought the match was one of the better ones of the night, but
the match was really good. The outcome sucked.
Michael
The
Davis
finish was crap.
The finish was like, what the fuck, bro? All the finishes tonight, in a way. Many of the finishes tonight just felt like, really? That's what's gonna happen? Like that.
They all fell flat. They were lackluster. They weren't exciting. They had no brevity to them. They were just, done and over with. Like, when Sasha won, it was like, that's it. That's how it ends. Same thing with Natalya. They just, there was no oomph to it. No fanfare. It just happened.
Yeah, man. It was shocking in that regard, dude. Thank you very much for the call. We'll be taking your calls tonight. Jose Montero, thank you for the sub, my friend. So what was your, what were you most shocked about again, Jake, tonight? I missed that part, I feel like.
Brock winning, retaining, I should say, or probably Nakamura losing. That was up there. I really thought that this was set in stone of him taking the title.
I did too. I mean, maybe that's why they didn't do it, but I felt the same way, like, oh, well, Nakamura's going to win. And when he didn't, it was like, is this real life,
Yeah.
Is this really happening?
$9 for a fuck, someone donated 9. I'm getting hard, I got 9 inches inside of your wife. $9, I'm shooting my semen to the ceiling. I'm coming and my balls have turned blue. $9.
Here you go, folks.
One of the worst SummerSlams I've seen. The only redeeming matches were AJ and Kevin Owens in the main event.
Yeah,
Nakamura got fucked over. I want to commit Sudoku now. Fuck you, Vince.
I want to commit Sudoku.
This booking makes me sick. Happy 5th birthday, Joe Cronin Show.
Thank you so much, my friend. Was that Null Death? I think it was Null Death.
Yeah, that was our buddy No Death.
What's up, Null?
Hey, bud. Thank you.
Thanks for the birthday wishes here on the 5th year of the Joe Cronin Show on SummerSlam. Happy to still be doing this live. Steve Rice, thanks for the sub, my friend. Thank you all for the subs. We're having a party now, as much as a party as we can. That was a coma, dude. How disappointing was this tonight?
Boring as hell at times, and it really dragged on. The first hour was like watching the second hour of Raw. The pre-show got you going. We're like, oh, the tag match was really good right towards the end. We're like, all right, we're going to head into Cena and Baron, and then it just fell flat. Fucking went on forever.
I got to tell you right now that we are only just under 90 subs away from 50,000 subs, so thank you guys for that. We're on our way to 50,000 tonight, I think. Holy shit. We're going to take your phone calls as long as we can here. Let's hear from another phone call. We've been doing the reactions live for a while. So, WWE King, thanks for the sub, my friend. 313, you're live on the SummerSlam review. What's up?
Hey, man, tonight it was just really disappointing. Starting all the way back to the pre-show. For example, my favorite wrestler is Jeff Hardy, and for him to be on the pre-show for one, that was real disappointing. And two, the 50-50 booking was stupid as hell because, for example, they could have, if they really wanted to do 50-50 booking, they could have had the Miz Minaj win Monday night and then had Jason Jordan and the Hardys win tonight if they wanted to do that.
Yeah, I just think, like, once the Revival got injured, they were just like, just forget it. They were like, whatever.
Threw those plans out the window.
Yeah, unfortunately, like, but the Hardys shouldn't have been first. They shouldn't have been the first thing that happened on the kickoff show. Like, what? Nobody even saw them.
Exactly, and they also could have replaced the Hardy, that whole 6-man tag match with Big Show and Big Cass, and who really wanted to see that match because that match was boring. I didn't even watch the match really. I only seen the big ending of it.
Joseph Castriota, thank you for the $2 on Super Chat. Yeah, dude, the only thing I was excited about was when Enzo started lubing himself up. I thought he was going to fist himself inside the tank. I mean, thank you 313 for the phone call. Much appreciated. We will try to get to all your phone calls tonight, guys. I will get to your phone calls, goddammit, because this is my anniversary of this show. 5 years. You guys have supported me, supported the show, supported my family, supported what we do here. And you guys have been absolute fucking beasts for me. Thank you to everybody who came out. And when I got to meet you in Orlando, I had a blast there. Some people commenting about that in the chat. Thank you. Ya Boki Yadome. Thank you very much for the subscription. I'm sorry if I butchered your name. I can't even see it all the way. But seriously, like this is a weird shit tonight, man. This is out of fucking control.
And it's not like we complain about everything because NXT was amazing, know, and the pre-show was really good. I enjoyed, the tag match between New Day and the Usos. I'm glad the Usos won. I didn't think that was going to happen. That was a nice surprise.
You're right.
Then we saw how Baron Corbin is thought about backstage. We know that his push is over and he's officially buried. It's not John Cena's fault, as you know, John usually buries people. It's just, unfortunately, a side effect of the times.
Yeah, apparently, like you said earlier, Sick Johnny, thanks for the sub, by the way. We're having a subscription party. Cheers, guys. We're dropping some fucking beers here. Yeah, apparently pissed off. He, like you said, he got in a bad altercation with Dave Meltzer on Twitter, and he's being punished for it. There's no doubt about it. You made this guy lose the money in the bank and then take a loss to Cena at SummerSlam? Like, are you kidding me, dude?
Back to back.
I mean, all I got to say about Baron Corbin is fatality. Like, I mean, that's what's happened.
You donated $50. I'm going to take my dick out because you donated $50. You donated $50, motherfucker, boy. I'm a rich motherfucker.
Arushin Chu!
I give this PPV a 3 out of 8. 10 lol. It was okay. Wasn't that good? Oh, and these points are to the King of Kings, Jake.
Oh! Hey, Arushin Chu, dude, thank you very much for the $50. And he's giving Jake points. It ain't even monetized this. But you know what? I'm going to give 50 to Jake. 50 points to Jake.
Thank you, Arushin Chu.
By the way, when we hit 50,000 subs tonight, if we hit 50,000 subs tonight, for the people that don't know, I promised if the Hardy Boys didn't go broken by the night after SummerSlam, I would give myself an enema. I would give myself an enema live on the Joe Cronin Show. So here I bought 2 of them. We will unbox one of these enemas tonight, and we'll go over what's in the package and find out exactly what's going to happen to my asshole tomorrow night on the Raw review. Got this, just subscribe. Thank you, Gut This, for the subscription.
I know what's happening to your asshole. You're cleansing it.
Nobody has done an unboxing of an enema on YouTube. I don't give a fuck who you are. There's no way that's on here. There's no way. I will unbox an enema. Let's take a phone call from Monica.
Let me search there real quick. Enema unboxing. Oh, Loogie. Loogie did a few. Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Joe.
no! No! Monica, what's up? What you think of SummerSlam, Monica? Susanna?
The whole thing with Nakamura, like, if I had to laugh, because if I didn't laugh, I would cry.
Yeah, you did one of those, like...
I had to laugh. I had to laugh or I would have cried. But did like any of you guys notice during the Fatal 4-Way, Lesnar could not do any of his moves on Strowman? Like he did, you know, the suplexes, and he did the F5 on Joe and Roman, but could not do either move on Strowman.
Yeah, really? He was just too much of a man.
Universal Championship.
I don't know. Maybe
hang on a second. I'm sorry.
Oh, give me a freaking break.
That had been thrown around at one point in time, but I don't...
When Mahal won, I walked out and said, screw this garbage. Also not subbed to WWE Network anymore.
Hey, the Goon, thanks for the donation of $555. I'm sorry, guys, you may not be able to hear the donations yet. You may be able to hear soon.
It's crazy that Nakamura lost.
Dude, I can't believe Nakamura lost. But now it's clear that they did that just because they wanted to save it for the end, but not really, because Brock Lesnar just won. So the champions, the belts didn't even change hands at SummerSlam.
Yeah, not at all. Monica said that Brock is possibly confirmed at No Mercy. I'd heard that as well, but there was nothing that I heard confirming it either. I think it was just speculation.
Yeah, we heard that he was confirmed at No Mercy. So, Tamara Robinson, Tamara, thank you for the sub. I really appreciate that. And hold on the phone. Let me, Commando, what's up, Commando? So, yeah, it's really just Shinsuke, right? Like, is that the most disappointing thing to you so far? Or?
Yeah, absolutely. That was
buried.
probably the worst thing tonight for myself.
Yeah, Monica, it was really upsetting to see him lose.
Commando, that's what you said too, right?
Yeah, Baron Corbin buried and Nakamura lost.
Yeah, Baron Corbin, like, buried. Nakamura loses. Sasha and Alexa was going well, but the ending flopped, kind of.
Hey, you know why they didn't do the Shield entrance?
Why is that?
Because they didn't want to hear Roman's music twice.
Well, they definitely wouldn't play his... I didn't think they'd play his music, but...
No, they would have played, like, you know, Dean's or something. I was just hoping they would walk through the crowd.
Greg Morales, thanks for the sub, man. And yeah, don't worry, if you guys call on Skype, I will not show your phone number. I will hide your phone number if you call on Skype. Thank you, Greg, for the sub. Commando, I'm going to let you go, man, but thanks for the call, dude.
You're welcome.
All right, man. Good shit.
I love Sasha Banks, but the whole, like, get-up she had, like, her outfit tonight, reminded me of that dinosaur from Jurassic Park, you know, that, like, sprays, like, the slime.
Yeah. The one that sprays the venom.
Yeah.
Nigel, Nidre, whatever. Timothy O'Connell, thanks for the sub. Yeah, it didn't look comfortable. Now, her boyfriend makes all that. That short boyfriend she has. Her husband, actually, right?
She did look really uncomfortable wearing it. Like, she wasn't, like, she couldn't move like she wanted to.
Yeah.
Like, she was really constricted.
Is this pretty? Am I pretty now? You know?
Yeah. Yeah, the boss wasn't looking right, man. She just can't get a break in these main event situations. She just can't do it. NXT, like, they're exploding. Ember Moon, Asuka did it last night. The women weren't able to reflect that whatsoever, have not been able to capture the excitement of an NXT match at all in the main roster. Shaba, thank you, thanks for the sub. But shit, I don't know.
Hey, Joe, I'm going to go ahead and let you go so you can open up the phone lines for everyone else. I just wanted to put in my little 2 cents. So, and happy 5-year anniversary as well.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks, Monica.
Yeah.
You know we love you, Monica. Thank you so much for calling.
Yeah, of course. Have a good night, guys.
All right, Monica. The phone lines, we'll try to get through to you guys, too, by the way. I know the phone lines are jammed right now. There's like 500 calls. Like, it's crazy.
Tons of donations coming through. Chad said WWE is no longer PG after Enzo lubed himself up.
Dude, and the best part is he puts on a black glove. I'm like, is he going to fist himself? Are we going to see Enzo fisting himself tonight? Like, because that looked messed up, dude. MLD Gaming, what's up? Thanks for the sub, my friend. Thank you.
I think we might have just hit 50K, Joe.
Might have hit 50,000 subs. We're going to have to do later on tonight. We're going to have to do that unboxing of the enema and do the unboxing of the enema live on here on this channel. 2,300 people watching live right now. Then we had like 38 a minute ago. We dropped off a lot of viewership. Blake,
Keeps
what's
going
up?
up and down.
Yeah, it's up and down. It's like my cock. Blake, what's up? How you doing? What you think of SummerSlam 2017?
Jake and Joe, this show fucking sucks.
What?
You got a 2-hour pre-show that's trying to compare with NXT, not even close. Then you got a 4-hour SummerSlam, not even close to that. You got the second biggest pay-per-view of the damn year, and you do this shit?
Unbelievable, dude. I'm shocked that this was this
put
bad.
a gun to your head and blow yourself and let your son-in-law run the company.
Wow, strong words from Blake. He wants Vince gone.
9 away from 50,000, Joe.
Oh, we're at 50,000. Thank you, Blake. Blake, I love you, man. I'll let you go, Blake. You're the shit. Blake's awesome, man. He's pissed. He's raging.
Joe, you did it. You're at 50,085 subs exactly, according to Social Blade. So congratulations!
Yes.
Woo!
Yes, I fucking did it. We did it. SummerSlam.
5 years and 50,000 subs.
5 years on YouTube doing wrestling, and we finally hit 50,000 subs. Oh, I never thought I'd see the 5-0, man. Thank you very well. I hope I don't see them. They might know about the warrants I have. Man, I gotta say thank you so much. Listen, we got people on hold. We got people on the calls. If you guys call and I put you on, just wait till I introduce you, because I'm gonna try to put some people hanging on the line. Just wait till I introduce you before you go, hey, Joe! Hey, Joe! Don't do that. Wait till I introduce you. And so let me go to Just Call Me Luke. Luke, what's up, bro? What is your worst take and best take from SummerSlam?
Oh, you know, it's that time again. Oh, my gosh. Freaking Nakamura losing. Holy moly. I couldn't believe it. Freaking whatever Jinder said to him as he was about to hit the Colossus. You guys see him whisper in his ear?
No.
Oh, yeah, he totally whispered in his ear something, just like, this is it, you know, I'm going to hit you with the Colossus. Something like that, and then he hit it, and obviously Jinder won. Oh, my gosh. I mean, Corbin's done. Corbin is done. We no longer will see Corbin on a main event level. So much for his push. That's what you get for arguing with Dave Meltzer.
Yeah, you said something on Twitter, and now you're in trouble forever. I mean, Andre the Giant Memorial, Money in the Bank, Bad Cash-In, Burial of Cena, it's completed, it's over. Justin McKenna.
It's done.
Justin, thanks for the sub. So thank you, Just Call Me Luke. Anything positive to say at all about the show tonight, Luke?
Yes, I actually do have something very positive to say.
Oh, okay.
Braun Strowman putting Brock through the damn tables. Was he not the Dudley Boys tonight? Oh my God, he was a one-man Dudley show.
He was the one-man Dudley.
I am the tables.
He talks to himself. He's in the ring. He's like, Braun, get the table.
Freaking Paul just begging him, no, don't hurt me. You don't hurt Brock anymore. Oh my God. But no, I'm glad Brock won. Yeah, I know from what I hear, he's confirmed at No Mercy.
Yes.
So, I mean, it makes sense that he won. But, yeah, I mean, I'm upset, you know, thinking everyone was starting to chant Undertaker at one point.
Yeah.
And he didn't come out, so maybe tomorrow, because tonight and Monday and Tuesday are at the Brooklyn, Barclays Center. So we'll see. But
they paid him, or they paid the Undertaker to do some stuff just to distract people, or because again, I felt it was too blatant that people knew about it. But anyway, Just Call Me Luke. Hang on the phone a minute. I'm gonna move to the next guy, Rustafa. What is up, Rustafa? How you doing, brother? Mike Barnes, thanks for the sub.
What's up, you crazy bitch, man? How you doing? We're gonna get to 50,000 subs tonight.
Oh, dude, we're already at 50,000 subs. I just hit it right now. It's all organic, baby. Take it off.
Woo!
50,000 subs.
Man.
And they're not bought either.
Yeah, I didn't pay for him, Sean's View.
Man, 5 years in the making, man.
Keemstar pays for his subs. That's why he's at 2 million.
No, he doesn't, Tommy. He doesn't pay
Tommy,
for his
get out of
subs.
here. Sorry, Joe. Tommy, get out of here. No.
Don't tell him what
Keemstar does not pay for his subs. He's fucking he's crazy trending all the time.
He sucks, what's that guy's dick all the time?
Whose dick?
You know who, that cringing Jake Paul.
What? But he was at those subs way before Jake Paul.
He hates him. He hates Jake Paul.
Oh,
regardless.
Keemstar hates everybody. Heinz Armando, thank you for the sub. By the way, Keemstar, why don't you block me again, Keemstar? That one's for you fucking bearded cunt. Anyway, Mustafa, what do you think, man? What do you hit me with this shit?
Okay, so first and foremost, we both know, you said this before on a podcast way before, that Dave Meltzer is in the pocket of the WWE. You wouldn't be seeing Corbin getting buried in this sense.
Right.
And we always use the term buried, but in this sense, he is. How can you come back from this, especially when management at this point doesn't like you? Let alone Naomi had to lose the title tonight because of some backstage bullcrap with JBL. I mean, it's ridiculous. But then, I honestly, Braun Strowman was the MVP of tonight. The reason being, again, tables, leather chairs to the face, twofer. Okay.
Yeah, if they didn't have him, he was a shot of adrenaline to the crowd too.
Dude, he is so over now to the point where he's undeniably, like, you put him on the big stage, you groomed him up for literally a year. Now he's ready to pretty much take on whatever challenge that you put him through at this point. But the thing is, now it's like you got to be careful with him now, because it's like if you ruin that just by even a smidget, fans are going to call bullshit to the point where it's like, stop fucking him up.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, it's sad because like right now it's like he's the only monster heel on the Raw roster that's legitimately scary and legitimately a guy that can actually go like with anybody. I mean, I've never saw reflexes on this guy until like tonight, where he's like so quick. He adapts to the crowd easily. His psychology's gotten better. His way with the crowd has gotten better. Oh my God, dude! Now I want to see him anytime I go. Thank God I didn't buy a ticket tonight, because tonight's show to me, I mean, I'm probably gonna give it a 4.5 out of 10 for me.
Well, there were multiple times where Braun would stand in there with somebody, or Braun would do something, and it felt like fucking box office. Like listen, and I'm not a guy that likes big guys. I normally don't like big guys, but it felt like box office. Courtney Parker.
Vince does.
Thank you.
Vince loves big guys.
Well, yeah, of course he does. But I mean, normally I'm
in his ass.
He loves to right back.
Tommy goes in his ass. Tommy, what did you think of SummerSlam tonight?
I was highly pissed at the end. I really wanted Strowman to win. I wanted either one to win. I was pissed off, and I got a freaking cake put in my face a couple minutes ago, right in my eye.
Oh yeah, you deserve that. How was your birthday?
Oh, it was awesome. Did you see what happened to me on my birthday?
No, but keep it short. What happened?
I got my. It's on my channel. I got my. You should review. You should check it out. Oh God, I got my ass handed to me.
Oh, I hope it was sexual. Cody Wilson, thanks for the sub, my friend. Well, anyway, Mustafa, can you guys hear the things yet or no?
No, dude. Sadly not.
All right, well, let me put Ed on. Let me see what Ed's got to say. Mr. Ed Rage Hardy. His icon is just a fucking Clorox bottle now. Cody Wilson, thanks for the sub. Ed, what'd you think of SummerSlam tonight?
Bro, listen, Joe, I'm going to tell you, SummerSlam to me was like a sloppy erection, you know?
That's what SummerSlam was, a sloppy erection?
You know, first of all, the Hardy Boys, you know, why the fuck are they in the pre-show? I don't know. I couldn't even see it. I was fucking buying a dildo, you know? Anyways, Joe, I want to say something out of topic that has to have to do with SummerSlam, because fuck WWE. But listen, I've had 2 enemas before, okay? This is
really,
and I don't. This is no joke. I've actually had 2 enemas before.
Wow.
Joe, I'm just hoping if you're actually gonna go through this, I hope you're ready to clean.
Yeah. Well, I mean, why do you have? I mean, I'm 33 and I've never done it. Why? I mean, why do you do an enema? Is it to clear your intestines out, or like what is it?
Yeah, basically, I was like 11 years old and I had this.
Oh, wait a minute.
No, literally. This is no joke. I was 11 years old. And because I was this fucking, you know, I had like this intestine problems. They had to fucking stick this tube up my ass in the hospital. All this fucking shit came out. The first time I was actually asleep. The second time I was actually fucking wide awake for it.
Oh my God, Jesus Christ, Ed! I'm so sorry, bro. That sounds horrifying. I don't want to do it now. Ed, thanks for the call. Jesus Christ.
Joe, when do you have to do this exactly? When do you have to get the enema?
Well, tomorrow if the Hardys aren't broken, tomorrow night. Hey, Jim Cornette just came on Skype. I should Skype him. Let's all Skype Jim Cornette. He just signed in.
Speaking of Skype, Joe, you might have to restart the call because it's been going 4 hours. I forgot about that before, but that's when it starts to shit the bed with Skype. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah, past the 4 hour mark. I know like other podcasts have issues past 4 hours that I listen to.
Pabin Mashari, thank you very much for the subscription, my friend. Let's get J-Dubs on here. Hear what J-Dubs has to say. We're trying to take your phone calls, guys, at 339-226-6610. Or Skype me at Danny Deadly. I'll try to add you on Skype. So many people calling, it's out of control right now. J-Dubs, what'd you think of SummerSlam tonight, my friend?
It sucked balls.
Ugly.
Oh, it was awful. It was horrible. You know, NXT and the whatever the GFW show was, both those were better by far.
Long live NXT.
My God, just night and day.
I thought it was ridiculous that they buried Jinder Mahal. Damn it. Shinsuke Nakamura.
Hey, quick shout out to the chat, Brian Austin. Hey, how you doing?
Brian Austin's the man.
What's up, Brian?
Damn right he is.
Stone Cold Steve Austin. What's up, Brian?
What?
Gilbert Rodriguez, thanks for the sub. Yeah, bro, it just wasn't. It was just dead. Like, start it back off at the beginning. Jake, you got the card? Jake,
yes, I do.
Grab the card and we'll go through.
I have the pre-show and the regular card. So.
All right. Thank you, J-Dubs.
Joe, just so you know, people are saying the donations aren't all playing either, so...
I think it's because there's so many subs. They'll be here. They'll be here. Can you hear it?
Monetize this! Put your penis onto my tits! You just stuck it in me, in me, in me. Stick it in your pussy!
Can you hear him?
Nope.
Nope.
Oh,
no,
man.
not a... Oh, I'm telling you.
Congrats on your anniversary. When the crowd can't chant money, power, respect, it's gonna be a bed night, lol. I can't believe Shinsuke lost. Alexa Bliss can just sit on my lawnmower.
Yeah, but
and
how about
cut all the neighbors' yards? I need a drink.
Oh man, Tessa Blanchard's ass. Thanks for the donation, Tessa Blanchard. But it was great when Cesaro popped the balloon or whatever, the beach ball. Cesaro popped that beach
Cesaro
ball.
went ahead and grabbed it from the audience.
Oh my
Joe,
God,
can I say something about
funny
that?
shit.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so check this out. So obviously, I was there in Florida when
Shit
they started doing
bomb.
that Beach Ball Mania stuff.
Nakamura.
Now, I was there a couple years ago at the Izon Center. Oh, the donation.
Oh yeah, sorry. Here we go. Let me listen.
Definitely one of the worst of
Worst
all
of all
time.
time, says KTN USA.
Four-way was the only match I was
he's mad at
invested
Road
in
Dogg.
for the night.
Hey.
Hashtag fire road dog. Hashtag dumpster fire.
KTN USA, thanks for the $5 and becoming a $5 shit bum. Yeah, the donations will come in. There's so many subs ahead of them that
it
it's
just got
clogged.
flooded.
It's flooded right now. We have so many calls right now. It's out of control for the SummerSlam shit. Yes.
I just wanted to get to the point where with the beach ball deal. Like, you know, I mean, I was there at the Izon Center a few years ago when they were doing the, trying to distract. I think it was Randy Orton and Sheamus during that match, and it was basically nothing but a fuck you to the back. I mean, again, I get why fans are doing it if they figure that a match is boring. But then, if you think the match is boring, why did you buy the ticket? You see what I'm saying?
Well,
because it's getting to the point right now where if you're taking away from the match, you're also taking away from these artists that are trying to do stuff in the ring. So, in a sense, I respect Cesaro for doing what he did.
Well, I think he did it. I think it was better than the security doing it. I thought it was funny that he did it because he got the crowd going with it. I thought that was great.
And the funny thing was,
he reacted properly because they were taking away from
the
their
whole beach ball thing a minute. I can answer that. Why we do it but still buy the ticket. It's because we're under their damn spell and we've become so complacent with everything that we just don't care, We'll go by the event just to be there, and we'll post it on our social media, post it on our Instagrams or Twitters, and, that's it,
Yeah, I mean,
but brother, you wouldn't do that at an NXT show. You wouldn't do that at an NJ.
Oh, no,
because you're invested in those. Those shows are good. If the show sucks.
Exactly. They're compelled to watch.
It's hit or miss.
There's no reason to keep your eyes on the product.
It's hit or miss on the main roster. So in the main roster, you go thinking, I hope it's really good. And then when you get to the point the crowd was at, you go, this kind of sucks. Like, I'd rather hit a beach ball around. And so I think that happened organically in a way. Because that's just what happens. But yeah, at NXT, you wouldn't be doing that because you'd be like, I can't wait. I got to be watching the action in the ring. I got to watch what happens. What's going to happen? That's not what happens there. Here's a super chat.
Remember what happened to Chris Benoit?
I need an enema from this shit PPV 2/10.
Yeah, I need an enema too. Man of 1,005 holds. Thank you for the $2 and thanks for. We'll give you an enema, man. I'll find a way to get you an enema, my friend. We'll figure it out. Nick from Australia's on the phone. Yeah, Nick from Australia. What's up, Nick?
I'm very fucking tired.
I can't believe. Yeah, right.
Joe, next call. Restart the call for me.
Restart the whole call.
Yeah, the whole call.
Okay.
It's not going to start playing the donations at all by now if it's been 4 hours.
Yeah, Nick. What did you think, man?
I reckon a 5 out of 10 will be a good rating for this.
Yeah, man. It wasn't. I'm at that too. I'm at about a 4 out of 10 tonight.
Yeah.
As far as the review goes.
I'm gonna give it a 5 because the second hour woke me up a little bit, but the first hour was fucking terrible.
What did you like tonight? Let's hear
first
some
couple
positives.
hours wasn't very good, but yeah.
Yeah, well, the first hour I did not like at all. I was falling asleep, and then the Finn Balor Demon entrance kind of got me a bit hyped, and then Owens and Styles I thought was pretty good, and then the main event pretty much made this show 5 for me. If Braun Strowman wasn't in that fatal 4-way, then oh Jesus Christ, this show could have been like 4 or 3.
Yeah, I got you there. Frankie Gallo, thanks for the sub. Yeah,
Joe, did you see Grimm's Toy Show there? Did you spot him?
I didn't. I know he's there. I usually do spot him, but I just hadn't seen him yet. No, but I'm sure
I
he
spotted him. He was wearing the yellow shirt. He was up on near the top row. You can kind of spot him. He was buried in his phone at one point.
Well,
I don't blame him.
I'm not surprised. I would think he would be asleep, to be honest, after being at this shit show.
Yeah, pretty
all right,
much.
I'm gonna
Nick,
restart
what did you
the call.
like?
Let me restart the call. Call back, guys. I'll put you back on. Let me restart it. You're gonna get closed out because Skype is going down. All right, there it goes. Let me get Skype reset here real quick. Andrew Dodd, thank you for the subscription, Andrew Dodd. Appreciate that shit. Thank you very much. And I'm gonna take Jake DeMarco's call again real quick. Andrew, thanks for the sub. Hey, Jake, can you hear me?
I can indeed.
All right, man. Take the reins for a second. I'm going to fix this shit.
Absolutely, yeah. No echo now. It was really bad before. That's why I couldn't really hear anything. I apologize.
All right.
Yeah, no. Go ahead. And I've got both cards pulled up. We'll kind of start from the beginning here, work our way through. I really felt bad for the Hardys. You got Jeff and Matt, along with Kurt Angle's son, Jason Jordan, taking on The Miz, Bo Dallas, and Curtis Axel. The arena was still mostly empty. Ringside, was like a barren wasteland as the match got underway. The event, showed ridiculously long lines right as the match was starting. I don't know why they didn't hold out just a little bit longer, try and get some people in there, but I don't know. It just felt like a slap in the face to the Hardys, who worked, so hard to get themselves over again, reinvent themselves, and here they are putting on this, great match, essentially,
It looks like the call just went down. Hang on a second, Jake. Yeah, people are freaking out on social media about it, too. Like, I've seen so many people just going after WWE on Twitter. I mean, it is getting wicked ugly on Twitter right now. Let me get rid of this Skype thing. Hey, Jack, very much. Thank you for the subscription, man. I took a couple calls and Skype just shut down, man. I don't know what happened.
Hopefully it'll fix itself.
All right, we're back, Jake. I'm sorry.
No worries. So we end up with...
Oh, we lost it again. Something's wrong. We should have just kept it the way it was. Don't know what's happening. We lost Jake, though. I guess whenever I take a third call, it hangs up on people right now. Go figure, Skype sucks. Thanks, Stafash Baz, for the subscription. I'm going to be unveiling the enema in a few minutes. We're going to unbox the enema. Get some of your donations coming in as well. Jesus, man. They're pouring in right now. Let me quit Skype and restart Skype. What did you guys think of SummerSlam? Let me know in the chat on YouTube right now. I see some people giving it a 2 out of 10. Somebody giving it a 1 out of 10. There's people in here giving it a 4 out of 10. I think it's 4 out of 10 would be about right, I think, but that's just me. Shout out to 2K Goat for subbing the channel. The phone lines are jammed, guys. We'll throughout the night try to get you on here. I know the phone lines are crazy right now. I'm trying to restart Skype right now. There's just so many people calling. It's out of control. Let's hope the restart of Skype fixes the issues we were having so you guys can call in. A lot of you guys telling me you were getting a busy signal and stuff like that. Did Jim Cornette send me this? Or did he just write this? I can't tell if Jim Cornette sent me a message on Skype or not. Shout out to James Matherson for the sub. What's up, man? We hit 50,000 subs, guys. Thank you guys so much for that. Neville earlier winning, dude. Yeah, I mean, I thought Neville was going to win, and then I changed it because I was like, well, Titus Brand needs to have that cruiserweight title to be anything, and they seem to be pushing it up a little bit. And they took it away, and so Titus Brand is dead. You goddamn dead, bro. You're damn dead. Hey, what's up? Just call me Luke. What's up, Luke? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you just fine. Is everything all right?
Maybe. I'm taking Jake's call now. Let's see if it allows us to keep the call. I restarted Skype, so hopefully you guys can hear me now. Everything's good. Edgar Silva, thanks for the sub, man.
Excellent.
Jake, keep an eye on the picture because I'm gonna fix this, and if somebody donates, you'll see it pop up. Okay?
Absolutely.
If it's a sub, don't worry about it. But if it's a donation, let me know.
Yeah, I figured that you had to restart the whole thing. So.
Yeah, unfortunately, it was shit in the bed on us.
All right, well, here we go. Go ahead. I'll be right back. Jake, take over, and I'll be right back. I'm gonna fix this. Jake, continue on, man.
You got it. So yeah, we started off like I said. We got the Hardys losing, and just stuffing them further down the card. It's unfortunate that they're suffering because the Revival got injured and had to take time off. I think we would have seen the broken gimmick come about if it wasn't for the injury happening. But, The Miz, Bo Dallas, Curtis Axel ends up getting the win with the skull-crushing finale. So The Miz pinning Jason Jordan is certainly a sign of things to come. So I think they're going to face each other for the IC title. What's that, Luke?
Do you think with that, as far as the Hardys going with the Revival, because I haven't heard anything about the Revival's, timetable or whoever got injured in that group, when his timetable is. But if it's by No Mercy, at the latest, do you think that by No Mercy we could see the broken gimmick come about?
I'd say it's a good possibility. I mean, I'd like to say yes, but I also thought we would have it a month after WrestleMania. So, I mean, it kind of goes both ways.
Yeah, because you see, it's just a shame because, like you said, the Hardys come into one of the biggest pops in all of WrestleMania history. And then by SummerSlam, due to an injury, but even still, they are reduced to the pre-show.
Exactly.
Who didn't even defend his title tonight. I would be pissed if I were the Miz. Miz would go. I have no shame in saying the Miz deserved better than this. The Hardys deserved better than this. Dude, Jason Jordan, I don't give two shits about.
When the Miz was holding up the title on the pre-show and there was no one around, I felt horrible for him. I was like, wow.
With an empty arena, like I said, and they showed these massive lines, by the concessions and trying to get into the arena. Why couldn't they have waited even 15, 20 minutes more? You had 2 hours of a pre-show. Why did it have to happen at 5:20?
You got these dingle dicks sitting there talking forever. You might as well have them talk for the first half an hour at least.
Exactly. What about the people that came specifically to SummerSlam to see the Hardys? They missed out because you put it on before people can even get into the arena.
Dude, I had
doors
messages.
didn't open until 5 o'clock, so it wasn't like they were running late.
People knew what they were getting into when the card was announced. So, I mean, if you were there to see the Hardys, sorry, tough luck. I mean...
No, because the doors didn't open until 5. They could have put it on later. That's on WWE, not the fans. I mean, a friend of mine, I know the card's subject to change, but my friend went last week to Toronto because the Hardys were strongly advertised until the day of, actually, and then they ended up not being able to show up. So, I mean, I know the card can change, but when you know the match is going to happen, you expect to pay money to see that match.
roster. Well, it just goes to show, that's what's wrong with WWE. It's just everything culminating up to this, except for NXT. That's it. Everything sucks. What do we expect?
Yeah, you got what we expect is the, HBKFC. That's what we get.
HBKFC,
Oh
yeah, that's what we got.
Don't get me started.
What'd you think of HBKFC, man? He came out with that super kick tonight.
Oh, so fucking stupid. I feel bad for Sean. Hey, Sean, we need you to come to SummerSlam to promote something. Oh, yeah, sure. What is it? We need you to dress up as Colonel Sanders and promote WWE and KFC's partnership.
I can't even believe that he did it. I couldn't believe he did it, dude. I really can't.
Oh, my. The amount of
It shows you how a good spirit guy he is.
Yeah, I guess so. Shows you how much money he wants, I think. Can you hear the donations? No?
Nope.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
My name is Kane.
It's Kane and I'm donating.
You're right on, though. How'd you hear that?
I can see it.
This company has turned to complete shit. It is not that hard to book a show with the fucking range of talent you have, and the best match of the night wasn't even in the fucking card. I said it earlier, Vince needs to die. Expect subscriptions to drop.
Yeah, the WWE Network subscriptions could be dropping. My subscriptions ain't dropping, though, baby. We're all in on this shit. We're going to take your phone calls, guys. I'm going to try to get everybody on here. I know that there's so many calls right now. I'm going to try, though. Kewante Matthews, thank you for the sub, if I said that right.
Sorry I didn't give you the full live stream that you wanted, Joe, for my birthday. Just we were outside all the time, and I don't have unlimited data on my phone. We had a campfire, actually.
Nah, that's all right, Tommy. No big deal. 816, you're live on the Joe Cronin Show SummerSlam review. What'd you think of SummerSlam?
Dude, Joe, it was okay, but here's the thing with Nakamura, Mahal.
Right.
Nakamura has to lose that match, man. Everybody loves Nakamura, right?
Right. Because if he won, it would have been like, okay. You think it's good to keep him down a little bit, make him chase to get there? Michael Greer, thanks for the sub. So yeah, make him chase until maybe WrestleMania or something like that, or later on or something.
Exactly. But the thing with Mahal, though, nobody likes Mahal, right? He's a bad guy, right? Nobody likes him. He's got to be the champion, man.
He is one of the. I honestly do believe it. I know people hate Mahal. I think he's done one of the best jobs of being a heel in a while, to be honest.
He's such a big guy. He's such an '80s guy.
Yeah, he's
such an '80s
dude. He
guy.
reminds me of
that's
Sid.
What's cool about him.
He reminds me of Sid Justice. He's exactly like Sid in the way what he does in the ring.
Exactly. He's got that HGH big ass motherfucking head. Just
well,
like
it's
Sid.
like Enzo said. It's like Enzo said. We are dealt the hand we are given, and this is it. We're dealt Mahal because they pushed him extremely hard, and he's doing the best he can with what he's given. With Vince making his promos from things I've heard. And yeah, at this point, we have to accept it. It sucks. But yeah, Jinder's doing a good job of it, and that's, I could see why some people are actually happy he kept it tonight.
Yeah, he's a good bad. He's a heel. He's a good heel. He's the best heel there is. He's the best heel there is in WWE right now.
Best heel there is?
Not for Asia. He's a goddamn hero. He's the goddamn face of WWE Asia.
I wouldn't go that far.
Is Jinder the face of the heels?
Jinder's not a great anything.
He doesn't necessarily need the Singh brothers. He doesn't necessarily need them. Yeah, they're great when they're there, but he doesn't necessarily need them. Even when he did, when the Singh brothers were so-called hurt.
They have played a prominent role, though. They played a prominent role with him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and without them, he's nothing.
Super chat party, here it comes. Joseph.
They might as well bring both brands together, cause fuck IT writing is too hard.
Joseph B. Green, thanks for the $5, man. Yeah, he just says bring them back. What are we gonna do? Bounce back and forth? They're not gonna break up the brands now. They're gonna keep this going a while, I think. You know, I mean, I never wanted it to happen, to be honest. But now I can't picture the two being together again. SmackDown was doing terrible then. At least now there's something. I never liked the brand split going all the way back to the WCW belt when it became the world title. I hated that. 2 belts waters it down. And what waters it down even more is when the Universal title just isn't even really defended much. Although it's defended like Hogan defended it back in the day. It's like twice or 3 times a year or whatever.
Wasn't Hogan there every single night? Like,
yeah. No way. Chandler dropping the $10. He is the perfect WWE commercial. Ty Dillinger.
This donation is a representation of tonight's main event. Oh my fucking god. Rip Beach Ball 2017 to 2017.
Absolutely. Rest in peace, Beach Ball. Yo, Cesaro stuck that beach ball up his ass tonight. Chandler, thank you for the $10. Guys in the YouTube chat, what did you think of SummerSlam tonight? Out of 10. 1 out of 10. 10 out of 10. 5 out of 10. How many 10s? Let me know. Any news, Jake DeMarco, that you can see? I don't see anything news right now. I mean, it seems like a negative reaction, though.
Yeah, a lot of reactions, a lot of backstage things, a lot of tweets coming out from stars and celebrities. Santino Marella said WWE is in a good place right now, and
what?
the show is amazing.
Santino Marella
was friggin' wicked, he said. Friggin' wicked.
Is that what did he really say that?
That's literally what he said. SummerSlam 2017 was friggin' wicked. WWE is in a good place right now.
Wow.
So,
Brandon Benjamin, thanks for the sub, man. Yeah, keep being delusional. You know, it may not be as maybe it's not as bad as some people say it is, but it ain't friggin' wicked and in a good place right now.
No, not at all. I mean, now we're gonna have a champion that's non-existent yet again. Unfortunately, neither brand has their own identity. No one really knows what they're doing.
Yeah, I just don't know how you could say that. It sounds like just a bizarre thing to say.
Right?
All right.
It shouldn't be.
Reet. Let's go down the list if we can again with the matches, and I'll take phone calls again in a second. You guys are saying it's so busy right now. Officer Bacon,
we went through the Hardys, and then we had Akira Tozawa versus Neville for the WWE Cruiserweight Championship.
Pretty.
Now here we had
match.
Neville lose the title after being the champ since the Royal Rumble of this year. You know, so you figure 8 months later he loses to Akira Tozawa on the Raw before SummerSlam, only to beat Tozawa and retain the title.
You know why? Because remember when he lost it that night, I said they did that for a stunt. They did that to just turn a title on SmackDown. Remember? Like it's like that's why they just are like, all right, let's get back to what we wanted to do. Give it back to Neville again. It ain't working. They gotta scrap the Titus brand now, because what's the point in it? What brand? You know, he won, he loses it. They have nothing. Adil Saikri, thank you very much for the sub, man. I'm sorry if I butchered that name.
He should have at least cheated to help him, retain and keep the title. Something. Then at least the brand would have meant something.
Right.
Are the cruiserweights just always going to
Joe,
be
you know who they
middle?
need in the WWE right now? Honestly, who the best wrestler in the entertainment is?
Who?
The Green Bastard. From that's just who they need. The Green Bastard.
What the fuck are you talking about, Tommy?
Green
Time for bed,
Bastard.
Tommy.
You never heard of Green Bastard?
No.
Nope.
From Places
Past your
Unknown?
bedtime.
What are you talking about?
Trailer Park Boys. It's one of Bubble's personas.
Oh.
It's, the Green Bastard from Places Unknown.
Okay. Faze Muhammad, thanks for the subscription, man. Troy, what were you gonna say? I'm sorry, I guess I didn't watch that part of Trailer Park.
Are the cruiserweights just always going to be second fiddle? Because I feel like they're one of the most entertaining parts. It's people that are actually giving it everything, flying around.
Did you
Like,
watch
it's
NXT last night?
unbelievable.
Did you watch NXT last night, Troy?
No, the only thing I ever catch is the pay-per-views. I should learn to watch other stuff.
No, but you got to watch the NXT takeovers, Troy. They're fucking awesome.
All right, give me a heads up on those.
Joe
rosters.
is right.
Watching that.
Yeah.
No, seriously.
Takeover was phenomenal.
Troy-
Even if you don't know
Troy-
anything about the storylines or the you don't need to. They'll
need to,
catch you
dude.
up quick before the match, and you're good to go.
Troy, do you have the WWE Network?
Yeah, and actually, I do appreciate that, how they do the quick recaps of why everybody's feuding right before, so I get the quick fill-in. I do like that.
Lexi, thanks for the sub, Lexi. Listen, Troy, go watch NXT TakeOver from last night. I want you to watch 2 matches. Watch the opening one, then watch the women's match, Asuka versus Ember Moon. And if you watch those 2 matches alone, you're gonna be like, holy shit! Because dude, the place is pumping and on fire. The matches are sick. Like you're gonna love what you see there. That's the wrestling you want. Trust me. You'll enjoy that.
Yeah, that's good to hear, because the most enjoyable match tonight was the Randy Orton one. The Randy Orton Rusev one. That thing I enjoyed the most just because it was
the RKO
different.
out of nowhere? I think I walked in on that one. I was just like, I just saw him do an RKO and him just going like this. And I'm like, that's beautiful. Whenever you see something like that, him just like raising his hand and winning a match just like that. RKO out of nowhere.
I feel like that's like the most innovative and surprising thing. The best thing they've ever done is fucking make a match not last any amount of time.
Yeah.
It was actually surprising. It was actually kind of cool.
I give them credit in doing it only. I mean, unfortunately, it was at the expense of Rusev, which I thought was wrong. But
see, that's my problem with it. If it wasn't Rusev, maybe I would have liked it. But I was so excited for him to return just to get shit on by a flag match and Randy Orton.
Well, you know what it reminded me of?
What's that?
Daniel Bryan, freaking at WrestleMania with Sheamus.
Yeah.
He goes, freaking gives a kiss to AJ, and freaking turns around, gets bro kicked in the head. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Same fucking thing. It's the same booking, just different people. That's it.
K-Dog TV, thanks for the sub, man. Hopefully tonight, if you guys donated, it's gonna pop up soon. There's so many subscriptions, it's alerting. Like we're way behind. Like it might take another 2 hours to hear all the donations. I don't fucking know.
Congrats on 50,000, by the way, Joe.
Hey.
Well deserved.
Yeah, we're gonna unbox this enema next to me in a few because of the 50,000, but not just 50,000. 50,134.
I can hear the donation.
Yes.
Dear India, Jinder Mahal is Canadian, not from India.
Right.
Please reject him as he is not a ticket seller and costs WWE money.
Oh. Moshmaster D, what's up, bro? Thanks for the $5 and becoming a $5 shit bum. Hey, I know where that donation happened because I was looking at the list of stuff. So we're starting to catch up on the donations.
Slowly
and
but surely. At
We're
least we can
catching
finally
up.
hear it.
It is good that we can hear it.
It only took 15 minutes from the new call, too. So.
Absolutely. Hey, I appreciate it, man. We're talking about SummerSlam with you guys' phone calls right now. What did you guys think? 339-226-6610. This is my 5th year on YouTube doing this every year. I was one of the first people to ever be doing this. So thank you guys for the support. Thanks for being here all these years. You're that old school of a fan.
Nakamura loses to Jinder. Are you fucking kidding me?
I can't believe it.
Fuck this shit. I can't take it anymore. I'm unsubscribing from the network.
Can't tell me people weren't satisfied with the cultural diversity match.
Yeah, right. The Canadian...
By cultural diversity, I mean pandering match.
The Canadian who's Indian, but the Japanese opponent. Mohit TV, thanks for the $5. By the way, guys, hit that sub button down below. Don't miss out on my daily wrestling videos and news and podcasts. We just hit 50,151. Thank you guys for those subs tonight. If you guys,
like that
what's that, Troy?
Was saying, it's like, Jinder's Canadian, not Indian. Like, I kept getting that feel during the match. It's just like, it's kind of cool. It seems like they're trying to be more diverse, but it just seems like they're trying to make more money. Like, hey, everybody, look, the Indian guys are here, the Japanese guys are here. We're cool. Give us more money.
Well, that's what it's all about, is making more money.
Yeah.
You just, to be honest, you answered the whole deal. Josh Jones, thanks for the sub. The whole deal is let's make money. Let's put asses in seats. Let's entertain and make more money. They don't care where it's from as long as they can entertain you. Now, Jinder, maybe not Shinsuke, but definitely Jinder for sure, because they wanted that Indian audience. What do they say all the time? 1.5 billion people in the country
I don't
of
think
India?
I've ever seen the Hindi announcers that happen to be so featured prominently tonight. I'm a big Funaki fan, and that Russian guy, Pamatzeya, a big fan of him, but I don't remember ever seeing the Hindi guys up there before.
Ahmad Al-Sad, thank you very much for the subscription, man. Dude.
Is it bad of me that I'm actually starting to slowly like Jinder? And I honestly think that's what WWE wants. They pushed him hard, and now they're slowly but surely, as he keeps winning and keeps winning, maybe I'm the only one, but I'm slowly starting to like Jinder as a champ. I mean, is that wrong of me?
I mean, I've always thought that he's been a decent heel champ. He just is. But I didn't think he was going to last long. I know he's not going to be a great wrestler that we're just going to love, but he's great. He has been pretty good at getting heat. Like, I mean, come on, he looks like that classic WWE heel.
Vaguely terroristic.
Yeah, and all that stuff. And like, I'm now going to speak to my people in my language, And, you know, all you xenophobes, he's calling everyone xenophobes. I love that. Glorious just subscribed. Thank you, Glorious. So
I don't know. I still hate him. He's a jobber forever and always.
Well, not now.
Yeah, I guess it's just me then. I don't know.
No, I've said this. I thought he was pretty good.
Past, you know,
I'd rather Jinder than Randy Orton at this point.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe heel. I don't know. Heel Orton is better, but I'm tired of Orton. I'm bored by Orton usually, except for tonight. Like you said, that was they did something. At least it was different. You know, with Rusev, and they were like, all right, well, we're going to have this match and that match, and now in this match this will happen. So we saw a lot of variety in a way, but I'm still giving tonight a 4 out of 10. I don't know what you guys are thinking, but I'm giving it a 4 out of 10. Nick Giffen, thank you for the sub. Let's take a phone call. The phone lines are jammed right now. We're so behind. So many phone calls. People tell me busy signals. It's fucking crazy.
Oh, shit. I don't know how I got in.
I don't know either. 832, you're on. What's up? What'd you think of SummerSlam?
Dude, I love you so much. SummerSlam, it was okay. Jinder, Mahal, Joe, I fucking love you. It's me, Alex. I was on Twitch. I was on Twitter. I don't know where to. Like, do you have a Twitter now? Or like, fuck Twitter. Twitter, suck my ass.
Yeah, my Twitter. Right now, because Twitter banned all my Twitter accounts, except it did not ban. If you don't know, I have a side project called Corrupted Podcast. It's available on iTunes. Corrupted Podcast. But to hear the full episodes live on Saturday nights, you be a patron. Patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show, guys. It's in the links down below. But here's the deal, dude. Let me tell you where you can find me on Twitter. @CorruptedPod on Twitter. @CorruptedPod. I manage the Corrupted Podcast Twitter. But here's another thing. One more thing. If you guys have not downloaded this app yet, check it out on your phone. It's called Hear Me Out. The Hear Me Out app. You can actually hear voice messages from me daily on there. Here we go. Put your hands.
I'm
not afraid to say Raw gave me AIDS. Fuck Raw. Fucking Raw gave me AIDS. Fuck Raw.
Hey guys, what the fuck? Most disappointing moments. 8 of 10 things sucked tonight. Cass and Show, 3 matches, 3 same results. Cena Corbin opened the PPV at 7 p.m. burying Corbin.
Yeah.
The Hardys kicking off the kickoff show in front of 5,000 fans. Fucking fucker.
Fuckity fuckaroo. Dude, Haskell, I know
fucker.
I know Haskell's personality. Haskell is fucking lit right now. Like, he is like stomping around his house or wherever he is. He's like beating things. If he has pets, he's choked them all to death. I guarantee you, Haskell has lost his fucking mind tonight. I guarantee you guys. Share this video everywhere. Tell your friends about my show. Tell your family. Tell your mother. Tell your uncle. Tell your sister. Tell your brother. One more thing, Push. Because Sean's View Entertainment. No, but seriously, 832. What else? Anything else, man, you want to leave us with before you get out of here?
Just congratulations on 50K. And Jinder Mahal, I'm gonna fuck you in your ass. I'm gonna fuck your grandfather, and I'm gonna fuck your fucking dog, and I'll fuck your weights, you lifting motherfucker. Suck my dick, Jinder Mahal.
Killer Running Man. Thanks for the sub. What the fuck was that? Thank you to Tommy NC 2010 for the call earlier. Happy birthday to Tommy. I meant to say it to him when he was on the phone, and we lost him.
Yeah, Tommy, happy birthday.
Let me get Man of Sorrow. Let me add Man of Sorrow's thing. So Man of Sorrow, call up, man. I'll get you back on here. I'm sorry I missed the call. And now let me throw on somebody's been waiting, it looks like, I think. 202, you're live. What'd you think of SummerSlam?
Shit bum.
Oh, here's a shit bum. Hang on, 202.
SummerSlam sucked. Minus points to Vince. Poop out of 10. Enema 316. Happy anniversary.
Spider-Man time, man. Thank you for the $5 and becoming a $5 shit bum. Spider-Man time. Spider-Land time. And yes, it's Enema time. Yo, 202, I'm sorry, you're live. What's up?
Joe, I'm a huge fan of the show, man. I remember calling you back in NXT Toronto last year, and I was like, I want to become a wrestler. You was like, you can become a manager. So with that, anyway, besides all that, we worry about that in 5 more years.
It'll be coming. It's coming.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm 17 by the way, but still, this show. The caller who said Jinder Mahal was the best heel, no, I don't know.
Well, hold that thought, and we'll talk about who the best heel is.
HHH must be smiling. He knows he can run a better product than Vince now.
He has been.
HHH is best for business. HHH knows how to book good. NXT superior to WWE.
Yeah. I mean, Triple H is just destroying, dude. Triple H creates stars in NXT, they build it all up, and it gets up to the main roster, and it's not that it doesn't always translate, it's that it's sabotaged, and that's the problem. Thank you, James Smith, and yes, to the caller, 202. Yes, well, who's the best heel in the WWE right now, then?
Roman Reigns. Unintentionally.
It could be Roman Reigns if they push them that way. He could be the number one guy.
That way, yeah.
And it would be much more exciting than Jinder Mahal. It would be. That's why they should do it.
I'd say Cesaro and Sheamus are better heels than Jinder, for Christ's sakes.
Jinder is not it's for the wrong reasons. Like, first of all, he's not a good wrestler in the ring. We don't like him for like the reasons that he's just not likable. Like, there's nothing more I can say.
Well, I mean, I think that's why he's the safe heel. Like, he won't get over it all. So it's like he won't get over it all the right way. But he's good on the mic. He's been decent on the mic. He really, I don't think Jinder's perfect, but he's a good like high mid card heel who's become the champion, and it's okay. I want more to go on.
But you're okay accepting a mid card heel?
Looks the same as oh, give me a freaking break.
I'm just happy Natalya won the women's championship.
Yeah.
One for the Hart family.
Oh, wow. Somebody actually happy about Natalya. Everybody else has just been mad.
They must be from Canada.
I'm kind of glad that Naomi's not the champ anymore. I don't know. The women's championship match really didn't excite me because I wanted Carmella to cash in. But obviously that didn't happen, so I was uninterested,
Yeah, I didn't think Carmella was going to cash in. We were kind of tossing around the idea, but I think they're going to hold on to the briefcase since they only have the one left now.
Yeah, I don't know. Hey, want to throw this heel? Ever since NXT, I could talk about this guy being one of the best heels, and that is Kevin Owens. I mean, ever since NXT, they built him up to be this heel of greatness in a way, and he's really good on the mic.
Kevin Owens is fucking fantastic. I would say The Miz is a far better heel than Jinder Mahal, honestly. Better on the mic,
Owens
better in the ring.
A stupid fat piece of shit. I don't see anything else beyond that. I'm sorry. Like, every time I see Kevin Owens, like, why is fucking he on my screen?
Well, Troy, let me just ask you a general question. Did you watch him in NXT when he did his heel turn against Sami Zayn?
No, I'm just a really strictly pay-per-view guy. I'm the casual asshole.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm just saying, for people that watched NXT with him coming up, just seeing his story of how that heel turn came about and how it transitioned into the main roster and it stayed. I mean, that's why he's good.
Luke,
he's good on the mic.
The problem is that Troy's the fan that they're typically going after and pushing towards. They don't really cater towards the constant fan that watches everything because they already know they have their business. And
I'm not so much.
If Troy doesn't see, I know, but I'm saying if you don't see why Owens is a top heel in our eyes, then he's truly not a top heel. That's an issue at this point in time. If you don't understand why somebody is as over as we say they are, that's a problem. That's a big issue, and that shouldn't be. Kind of rope things back into SummerSlam, though. We'll finish off with the last match on the pre-show. We had Big E and Xavier Woods of the New Day. Kofi Kingston was on the outside, versus Jimmy and Jey Uso, the Usos, for the SmackDown Tag Team titles. This match was badass. Tons of great spots. They've worked together so many times that the synergy that they have is just magical. All in all, every spot was executed perfectly. Even the fans began chanting, "This is awesome," for the first time of the night. I mean, we saw New Day hit one of their finishers on Jay, and then Jimmy returned to break up the pin despite taking a tornado DDT on the floor just seconds earlier. Like, it was gripping because of all the near falls, and it wasn't, finisher after finisher, but it definitely had that feel to it, but there was tons of near falls, and the tension was high for sure. There was a lot of drama in the match, but I thought it was perfectly executed and very entertaining. This was one of the high spots of the night for me for sure. What did you guys think of this?
Which one was it? I missed that. Just go
The
back.
tag team match, the New Day versus
You know what? I
Usos.
fucking came in a bowl and your mother drank cum soup from me.
So I think that means you liked it.
Usually I expect less and get better, but tonight I expected less and got worse.
Yeah, I absolutely. Yeah, I expected less and got worse too. I feel the same way, Z Freeze. Thank you for the $8. And yeah, Troy, you got to start watching NXT TakeOver and NXTs because it's better than if you're watching this. Like, it's almost like saying that, like, you know, I can only drink one kind of soda. I'm gonna drink Diet Shithole. Like, but there's Coke right over there.
If NXT is the best, why is that training for the WWE? They got it backwards, it sounds like.
Yeah, they do. You know why? Because Vince isn't running it. He just goes, here, you guys do whatever you can. Try to make us extra money. I'll be over here. And Triple H is like, I can do whatever I want. We can create whatever we want down here. Yeah, you can. Go ahead. Well, there you go. That's what you get.
You know what? In part two, Troy, is that a lot of the people that go in there, it's not so much developmental.
Here comes all those donations that were behind on.
They should have switched the Rusev Orton match for the New Day USOs.
No,
it should have been on the main show.
I mean, yeah, but you know what, though? That match was way longer, though, to Jinx. Like, that match was like, I don't know, 15 minutes long, 16 minutes long, and the Orton match was like a minute and 50 seconds long or something. So they couldn't switch that because the times just don't line up, unfortunately. Thank you for the donation, but the Super Chat, the times don't line up. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
where
it
were you
wouldn't
guys
work
going?
entirely?
You guys were going with something, and I interrupted it. I'm sorry.
No, I'm just saying that NXT isn't really developmental in the sense of like a full-on training ground. The people coming in there already have established characters. They know their gimmick, and they might change or work over a few things, but it's very rare that they bring somebody in that has no background in wrestling, like, you know, a Baron Corbin type. All in all, though, they just come there to train them how to address a crowd properly with their camera setups, how to work a backstage, how to, you know, things like that. They teach them the WWE way of handling business, but it's only developmental in the sense of that, you know. It's not like they're learning to wrestle. So these guys come in, they've been working the indies for 10 years, some of them 15 years plus. They've been in either, you know, top promotions like TNA, Global Force, Ring of Honor. So they have tons of talent and everything. They're just getting to come in under, a new brand and show their stuff. And they're doing it in such a way that comes across as excellent. That's the thing. So it's not as developmental.
Kind of like a super long job interview.
Essentially,
Everyone's
yeah.
got the skills. They're just kind of seeing if they fit in the company.
Right.
Exactly. That's the best way you could put it. So everyone's qualified.
Probational.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh,
You know,
okay.
they had Nakamura there because they wanted him to learn how to address a United States crowd and also where to look, because he never looked at the hard camera. You know, to him, he just wrestled. Ring of Honor and New Japan and places like that, they don't really have them focus on a specific section of the ring.
Showmanship, yeah.
Yeah, they just have them wrestle and the cameras follow them. Is where WWE has a hard camera side and where to look, where to point, where to stand. So those are things he had to learn.
Plus, he's just a weirdo. Is he always a weirdo? I feel like he's probably always a weirdo.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Kobe Bullock, for the subscription, man, and everybody else who's been subbing. Try to shout you all out at some point. You guys are
Sweet
beasts.
leather marching band jacket.
I got the phone lines fixed. I know they crashed a few minutes ago just because people are just going crazy. Let's take another one. Been waiting, I think. 646, you're live. What do you think of SummerSlam?
Going once.
Hey, 646, can you hear me? All right, we lost 646, but Man of Sorrow, what's up, man?
What's up?
How you doing, man? What you think of SummerSlam?
SummerSlam was actually kind of crap.
Yeah, I think so based on what I'm seeing.
I mean, like, I see why half of the things that happened, of course, but like, still, it's kind of stupid. I mean, Nakamura lost a great match that he could have won easily. I mean, Hardy Boys just got fucked with the pre-show.
I say 6/10 tonight. Last match was good. WWE Championship match sucked. They should have had Lights Go Out and Undertaker's down, then have Lesnar F5 Roman. Wish someone from NXT showed up like Bobby Roode. They need to bring more story in these matches.
Well, I agree with that. Nude guy jerking off. Thanks for the $5. Nude guy jerking off. How is it a 6? How can it be a 6 out of 10 though if you only like the last match? How the hell?
The last match really was good. It just the ending kind of left.
You gave it a 6 out of 10. You gave it a 6 out of 10 though because of that. I don't know, man.
For some people, that's all they really cared about. A lot of people were only looking forward to the Fatal 4-Way.
Well, there's a lot of minuses before that I don't think get you to a 6 out of 10. But hey, whatever. Eddie
Maybe
Mantel,
not us, but for them.
I don't know. I can't call the last match good. The second Brock ended up on the backboard. It's like, oh, okay, obviously he's going to come. He needs a break, and he's going to come back in 5 minutes and win. Like, it was everything. It was, like, so predictable, and it had the problem that every other match like that does.
Yeah.
Half the time, it's two guys taking a nap on the outside of the ring.
What tonight?
Yeah, that's wrestling.
What was great, especially when Roman Reigns went crazy and pulled out his penis.
I think that would have made the match better.
Roman Reigns'
Yeah.
penis.
This guy's name is
Skylar Fat.
This guy's name is Transgender.
That is the best thing.
Well, there you have it, folks. The nail in the coffin for me. I am proud to announce I will no longer be subjected to shitty WWE and will turn my focus to the NFL. I will be pouring
Yeah.
bleep
Good for
shots
you.
for everyone. Thank you and good night. It's cinema time.
It's enema time. Thank you, Jinder.
I just hope in a month he realizes how boring the NFL is and turns to hockey. Good luck.
Watch some hockey. Mamado Diallo, thank you for the subscription. Anything last to say before I let you go, Man of Sorrow? Thank you for the call, by the way.
SummerSlam sucked. It needs to get better. Whoever is coming up with this terrible booking needs to have an enema.
Yeah, I got one right here for you.
Cinema.
Thank you, man. So, thank you for the sub, Van Dam. Is it Rob? I don't know. All right, so where are we at? Did we do the whole card? Did we get the whole card here? I forget.
We only went to the pre-show so far.
That's right. So let's get into the main roster. The pre-show was decent.
Start off with, pre-show was good. I was happy with it. I felt bad for the Hardys, but I liked the other two matches.
Hunter C, thanks for the sub. Can Dean Ambrose become a human? Because Dean looks like he's on cocaine marijuana during that interview. The robot Charlie Rose, or Charlie, what's Charlie Russo? She's like
Charlie Caruso.
Charlie Caruso. She's like, amazing, okay. Like everything she said, it was like stupid robot again. And Dean is like, yeah, whatever. It's just like, is this guy on cocaine? Yeah, absolutely. She was like, absolutely. That's what she said after everything. Yeah, Leah.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
He goes like really hyper and then really mellow. And then really hyper, and then really, it's like he took a bunch of uppers and downers, like you said, cocaine and weed.
She could have been like, how do you feel about
himself?
But Charlie could have said, how do you feel about being together? And Dean could have been like, well, I think tonight I'm going to sodomize Seth after we win. Charlie Caruso would have been like, absolutely. Well, anyway, to the next question, because she was just a robot, dude. Charlie Caruso sucks. Those women are just awful. Even Impact as a hot chick who actually has a brain and reacts to the wrestlers. But Charlie Caruso is a goddamn robot. What would you like to do? Absolutely. Okay, here's my next question. Oh my God. And Dean is on marijuana. He is the perfect 10 top.
Should all be on marijuana. They're the same.
Beach balls moreover than Baron Corbin or Rusev and why was everybody new attire red and black tonight? This PPV was 4 out of 10 for me.
Dude, I agree, man. I'm at a 4 out of 10 as well. People talking about JD, whatever, and they're talking about Kevin Dunn, all these Kevin Dunn. I really just don't get why Kevin Dunn's name comes up so damn much. Is it because, like, Jim Cornette mentions him all the time in the Bucktooth thing? Like, most of the time, Kevin Dunn gives more of a shit about directing the show with the cameras. Like, most of Kevin Dunn's job, mostly, is directing the cameras and the production shots and stuff like that. And then the last thing that Kevin Dunn does is try to talk about storyline and like talent. But for the most part, he's focused on the production value and what they're doing, like for directing and producing. Like he's less of an influence on all the storylines. At one point, he had a heavier influence. Nowadays, I don't give it. That's why I don't give a shit. I don't know why people keep asking me about it.
People point fingers without knowing what people are responsible for. Like everyone's like, "Oh, Road Dogg has ruined SmackDown lately," but he was literally only responsible when we saw that leaked script for one segment. He only produced and wrote one segment out of the 10 that he had the entire night.
SummerSlam was absolute
He does approve
fucking
everything,
trash. How the fuck does Nakamura lose to fucking Roid Rage Mahal? NXT for life. By the way, happy 5th, brother.
Hey, Jinder's Dirty Needle. Jinder's Dirty Needle, I love you, bro.
Taller than him.
$5 shit bum. Thanks for dropping $5, man.
Life
Thank
would
you.
Probably crush his head.
Troy, happy birthday to me. Troy, it was 6 years ago that me and you were doing Rage Internet Radio on Stickam.
Bring it back.
Bring back Rage.
Bring it back.
All right, we can do it. Kevin Dunn. Yeah, I mean,
Oh, speaking of people not knowing who are people and what they're doing, who the hell's Kevin Dunn?
don't even start. You got 2 hours? Jamie Angus, thanks for the sub, man. He rescued a bunch of videotapes years ago. I don't know. All right, yeah, I think it was his dad. Let's take another phone call. 732, you're live on the Joe Cronin Show. What's up? Hit that sub button, everybody.
What's up, Joe?
What's up, man? How you doing? What about SummerSlam? You got a hot on yet?
Yeah, man, I paid fucking $300 for counterfeit fucking tickets to SummerSlam.
What?
Paid another $200 to sit in the last row behind the stage, and now I got fucking 8.
Oh my God, are you fucking kidding me, dude?
Yeah, man, fucking blows, man.
Where'd you buy counterfeit tickets nowadays? Jesus, those are harder to come by than my fucking child support payment. My God.
That is
Yeah,
awful.
man.
Pure Solace, thanks for the
Fucking-
sub. Incest sex is the best. Thanks for the sub. You'll have 3 dicks of a kid. Dude, what was it like there?
Crowd was all right, I guess. I went to NXT last night. It was way better.
Oh, dude,
100 times
NXT
better.
was fucking awesome, dude. If tonight was a 4 out of 10, NXT last night was an 8.5 out of 10, or a 9.
Yeah, last night was sick. The highlight of tonight is I got to meet JD for a couple minutes. That's about it.
That's awesome. Yeah, that dude. Seriously,
You poor bastard.
When me and JD were down in Florida, I had people coming up to me. We had people coming up to us at WWE Fan Fest or whatever, and people were coming up to me and JD like, "This wasn't that good. I'm more excited to hang out with you guys." Like, what the fuck, dude? Like, it's fucking awful down there. Michael Davis.
Nakamura and Braun Strowman was cheated by WWE tonight.
Yeah, Nakamura and Braun Strowman got the shit end of the stick, but you know, I honestly can't believe that. If you told me that Jinder and Brock Lesnar are both gonna walk away with the titles, I would have said, dude, here's a gun. Shoot me in the heart. If I didn't have 3 kids, I would jump off my roof right now, probably. Michael
Yeah, see ya.
Davis. Yeah, if I didn't have to support my kids, I'd be off the roof right now. Michael Davis, thanks. And, dude, I'm sorry about your tickets, dude. That blows ass, man.
That's why you never buy tickets off Tommy, Marcus said. I mean, that's the truth.
I feel bad, dude. That is so bad. Like, what an awful night. You
Yeah,
got
man.
scammed. Are there any way to catch these people, or did you talk to any? What are you gonna do? I mean, Edward Gundrum, thanks for the sub. I mean, what'd they say when you got there? Did you tell anybody?
Yeah, they just rejected the tickets, sent us to the box office, and they just basically denied them.
Yeah, like
that was it. They didn't do shit.
Yeah, you're on your own. You can either try to find the person or do something, but probably not. You're just fucked, basically, right?
Pretty much.
Awful, dude. I'm sorry. That's bullshit. That sucks dick. Hit me up on Twitter on @CorruptedPod on my new Twitter intermediate one, and let me know. I'll talk to you later, man.
All right, man. Thanks, brother.
All right, cool. Hit me up on there. I'll send you fucking some signed T-shirts and some wrestler shit or something. I don't know. I feel bad for that guy. Get you some autographs. Shout out to my buddies. Shout out to Matt Hardy. Thanks, man.
Universal Championship. Oh, that looks the same as. Oh, give me a freaking break.
Anyone else notice the Shield wearing red during all their entrances?
Yeah, we mentioned.
Hashtag fuck Mahal.
We mentioned that earlier tonight. Horny goat weed. That
Joe, after doing the reaction all night, it's hard to remember what your audience has already heard and what they haven't.
That's right. Yeah, for the first time, we were live, reacting to the whole show tonight. So
we've been live since 3:00 today, pretty much.
Right.
The all red by the Shield was fake hype. Fake hype.
All gay everything.
Fake news. Yeah. Fake news.
Fake news. Fake news.
It was fake. Fake. Here comes a KANE donation. We'll take your calls again, guys. The phone lines are jammed. I'll get you on here, though. I'm going to try to get everybody in.
My name is KANE and I'm donating.
Happy anniversary, Joe.
Thank
the
you.
The SummerSlam was very underwhelming tonight. 3/10. Hope you're getting that asshole ready for the anema. Love you guys. Hashtag Chono.
Chono. Thank you, Big Evil 1987. The year Leah was born. Anema. I have anemia. I'm anemic. All right, let's get to another phone call about WWE SummerSlam. What did you guys think? People going off on Twitter, freaking out. 915, you're live.
Hi. Well, I'm really disappointed in the show tonight.
He's been up to something.
I don't know what the hell to say.
People are pissed. That's all I know. You, James Smith, thanks for the $5. He says it's up to Vince. Vince is trying to sabotage the company because maybe he knows he will step down soon. Why would he do that? He wouldn't do that, man. 915, thanks. I'm sorry, I had to hang up on 915 because you got your YouTube. Turn your YouTube down when you're listening, or your TV down. It bleeds over. It's just like calling a radio station. You, James Smith, thanks for the $5, man. I don't think Vince is trying.
I swear to God, when I was calling in, I got so many busy signals. I literally was like, I think I'm calling a fucking radio station.
Yeah, well, yeah, I do. I think it cuts. I think it cuts it off at 30 calls or something. Yeah, I mean, I don't think Vince wants to sabotage the company so his grandchildren have nothing. Jake Tibbs, thanks for the sub, bro. Yeah, so I just don't think that is, man. Some people are mad about SummerSlam. It's just you figure it. This is a sad song. It's a sad song today, right?
Oh boy,
it's a sad song. I just watched SummerSlam.
Super Chat.
We'll have to wait.
Fuck Brock, fuck Jinder, and Tommy sucks cock PTS.
Hey, Joseph Castriota, thanks for the $2. He doesn't like Tommy. Just want SummerSlam. I think I wanna die. I grabbed a knife on my bureau and started cutting out my eyes. So Jinder Mahal retains. So I stabbed myself in the brain. I think I wanna die tonight because I watched SummerSlam. SummerSlam 2017. It's got me wanting to kill me. Fucking Jinder Mahal and Brock Lesnar retained. Must be insane. Vince McMahon turning into a sham. And why the fuck does Roman Reigns smell? I wanna fucking kill myself because I watched SummerSlam tonight. So I picked up a gun.
Congratulations, Joe.
Yo! Holy shit! What was that? Thank you so much, Nate from VA 804, for becoming a $5. Shout out to Tommy C, brother, or it wouldn't have been born. My former co-host. This is for you, Tommy C, you son of a bitch, hockey motherfucker. Oh, $5 shit bomb from Nate. Thank you so much, Nate from VA 804. For becoming a $5 shit bum. I am going to become unhinged Jinder Mahal, the modern day Maharaja. And Brock Lesnar both retained tonight. What the fuck? Bookmark, thanks for subbing. Let's go to another phone call. People pissed. Some people liked the show tonight. Some people said, if you like SummerSlam, we'll hear from you too. 646, you're live on the SummerSlam review on the Joe Cronin Show. What's up?
How you doing?
646, what's up?
Yeah.
You're live, man.
Well,
What do you got? I'm sorry.
SummerSlam was trash.
Trash. The brash is trash.
Yeah, like Adam Cole. You know my NXT yesterday.
Dude, Adam Cole showing up was more exciting. This Bailey Smoked Rudolph, thanks for the $1 and giving me a congratulations on a 5-year anniversary.
Baby,
yeah. So Adam Cole, I mean, what is the basically that was better than everything that happened? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, Adam Cole has a bright future in NXT.
Oh yeah, man. Adam Cole has nothing but the world. I mean, here we go. NXT is set, man. NXT is set.
Yep.
It's the main roster that just can't get it run. And you know what? And you know that it's the people in charge too, right? Because there's a formula at NXT, and it just keeps working. It just keeps working. So it's not one guy, one wrestler, one crew making it. You know what I mean? One person making it. It's, oh, you want to take the whole roster and call them up? Go ahead. We'll reset again, bitch. We'll reset again. Johnny Wrestling, Cien Almas. That opening match? What the fuck?
It was amazing.
That should have been a WrestleMania opening match.
We all will remember where we were at when Joe hit 50,000.
Thank you very much, Donnie M. Thank you so much, guys, for 50,000 subs.
Yeah. Joe, not only have you been on here for 5 years, not only did you hit 50,000 subs, but that song you just sang, according to Gabriel, just went quadruple platinum.
Oh, there you go. See?
Look at that. You're a quadruple platinum selling artist.
I just made it up.
Fucking amazing.
Stoco Steve Boston, where you at, bro? How you been, bitch? You a sexy beast. All right, let's do some more calls here. We got lots of calls waiting. I think a record for calls tonight. Over 5,000 people have called the show tonight so far.
Holy shit.
Some of those are repetitive calls, but 209, you're live on the Joe Cronin Show. Oh, wait a minute. It's Christmas time.
Where's Leah? Where's Leah?
It's Christmas time.
Gotta get the gifts. Santa's on his way. I wanna make a porn. It's Santa's sleigh. It's Christmas time. It's Christmas time. Let's get it on. It's Christmas time. It's Christmas time. It's a Christmas song.
It's Christmas time.
Give it to me, Santa Claus. This is a fucking Christmas song. I wanna fuck Mrs. Claus.
It's Christmas time.
Merry Christmas, Jew and Jake. Did you all catch Booker saying Reigns was the most hated in 2016?
Really?
That fuckboy Graves had to spew Vince's tagline of being controversial. How far has Rusev fallen? Enema time, Joe. #Ellsworth die.
Man, he got everything in on that one.
Yeah, DJM3.
DJM3, it's good to hear from you, brother. You sexy beast. Yeah, I did not hear Booker T say that. That's crazy. The sleepy Pegacorn, thank you for the sub. I did not hear that. And Enema time, yeah, could be happening tomorrow night. We're going to unbox the Enema in a little while. We're going to do
You're so hoping they show up broken tomorrow.
Please be broken. Please go broken.
Please. You're going to call Matt later and be like, listen, remember that time in Brockton where my buddy brought you a bunch of water? I need a favor, okay?
Yeah, right? Yeah, you know, I should DM Hardy. Oh, I can't DM Hardy because I lost my Twitter.
No! Damn it. That would have been great.
Yeah, but whenever I speak to Matt Hardy, whenever I DM Matt Hardy, like, it takes him a week to answer me. So if I was like, help! Like Matt Hardy, 2 weeks later, Matt Hardy would be like, I got your Cronin. I'm like, dude, Matt, just go out there. Listen, you don't have to do it. Just say that you're broken. Just say it. And then I can claim that they did it. The Goon says, Joe, don't be WWE. If we boo Tommy, it's not Bizarro World. Stop booking Tommy on your show like WWE books Roman. The Goon, thank you. But I didn't say that though. We we kind of crapped on him on Corrupted Podcast. Did you hear Corrupted Podcast?
I didn't get to hear it yet, but I heard it was a community roasting shit show.
They show you how to bend over and take the enema on this. Like, what the hell is that? Like,
well, you got to let all the water flow down into you, so you got to make yourself like a narrow pipe.
Yeah,
you know, you got to let it flow.
Jesus.
You got to let the
But I
bottle be
asked
Mario, and he's the plumber. All right.
I no longer can take anything from the hippo. I can't do it.
209, what do you got, man?
Hey, thanks for taking my call. Earlier on, you had a caller talking about how he thought Jinder was like this great heel or whatever.
Oh, he's
I'm
still
kinda
here. That's
interested
Luke. Crazy bad.
Oh, okay, well,
I didn't say you. Wait. Well, wait. What? I didn't say he was the greatest heel. I just said that I'm liking him as a champion.
No, you said he was the best heel right now. Didn't you?
No.
Okay,
I didn't say that. That's Kevin Owens.
Oh, all
Sorry.
right.
Well, here's what I was going to get at, and I kind of want to hear you guys all talking about it, see what your opinions are. I don't even think there's even such a thing as heel and face anymore, because if you think about it, Braun, Joe, Brock, Owens, do these guys really get heel reactions? It doesn't really work that way anymore.
No.
So when I think of Jinder, it reminds me of JBL when he was champ. When JBL was champ, I don't think people were booing him because he was a good heel. They're booing him because he sucked and nobody accepted him as champ. The same thing as Jinder. It's like this guy came from nothing and now he's champ all of a sudden. Screw that. And that's kind of how I feel about it, because to me, there's no such thing as a face and heel anymore, because the fans, Rocky Maivia, Roman Reigns, whatever, they boo the faces and they, cheer the heels. I'm just going to cheer who I like. I love Braun. I love Braun Strowman. When he comes out, he's the main reason I watch Raw. I want to see what he's going to do. Same thing with Joe. But for the most part,
that makes sense.
I just
it's WWE's fault. Jinder is all heel. Jinder's that's why I think Jinder's one of their best heels. Jinder is one of their best, if not the best heel right now, because he is no doubt a heel.
But the one thing that sucks about Jinder is, it's obvious. Yeah, you're going to cheat to win, but I can't think of a time this guy's ever won without the Singh brothers coming in to help him. And it kind of sucks, because when he first became champ, a lot of people I think were behind him. Not in the WWE universe, but in reality, I was I want to see this guy get a shot. It's something different. WWE always has a formula. I know what they're going to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to see what he's going to do. So I was like, okay, this is cool.
I just
I'd like to
canceled
see him
my
come
sub to
to
the
his own.
network, Enzo yelling from a shark cage for 20 minutes. 1 minute 20 sex RKO takes Rusev out. Nakamura losing and Jinder still using the Singh brothers. The botch at the end of the Sasha match. And KFC Michaels. Hashtag give Effie Keisto.
Dude, the KFC Michaels, what the fuck? The Baker. Thank you, the Baker, for the donation. Dude, Shawn Michaels coming out like the Colonel. Give it a hell yeah! Just is like, it's like you getting raped after somebody killed your mother. I mean, like, what the fuck? Mirov27 says, this show gets a fucking 1 out of 10. F you, Vince. I hope you die. Jesus. And I hope Triple H takes over. Jinder Mahal, Brock again. Corbin and Rusev should quit. Joe, get ready to do that enema tomorrow night. You might be right. You might be right,
I can't wait
dude.
to see Thomas Pestock join the GFW roster. That's Baron Corbin's real name, by the way.
Right, he's going to be there. He's got to go, man. He can be. And
Hey, one quick thing before you guys let me go.
Sure.
Do you think that Shinsuke losing has something to do with that match with Cena? Because they were saying Vince was furious. Do you think that has something to do with it? Because
no,
you're going to have him beat Cena. That's a huge rub. And you're going to have him lose to Jinder? I mean, that doesn't seem right. I mean, to me, it's like, do you guys not know what you have on your hands here? That win, that first loss, Shinsuke should have suffered. It should have been a big deal. And this just kind of...
If he lost clean, if he lost clean tonight without the interference of the Singh brothers, then I'd be like, oh, Vince is really pissed. But this smelled of a Vince plan all along. He likes those, dusty finishes, outside interference endings. All the time does he pull this shit, and we get frustrated about it. So, I think this was set in stone for a while.
Well, he also was writing Jinder's promos too. So I mean, he has to book him strong.
-5 points for Tommy already. Here's a challenge. Let's get him to -250 and he has to eat a Five Guys cheeseburger all the way. Live on Monetize This. Rostaffa, you're a badass son of a bitch. At least Reigns got buried. Shout out the JCS Army.
We know how much Tommy hates cheese.
Yeah, ooh. Thank you, Bad Omen. I can't wait for Monetize This Friday night. It's going to be off the grid.
Off the chain.
It's going to be off the grid, bro.
This past Thursday's Monetize This was fantastic. Everybody, if you didn't hear that, go check it out.
I had a blast.
If you're new to the channel and just subscribed, Joe does a show once a week. It's not wrestling related. It's called Monetize This. Covers everything but wrestling under the sun, and it's a bit shock jock talk-esque, but it's always a lot of fun, and you guys should definitely give it a listen.
Shout out to there's so many shout outs to give, it's almost unbelievable. We're so
We're so
behind.
inundated with calls and shout outs and donations, and
Yeah, it's wild right now.
Shit bum.
It was a shit bum.
Hopefully you won't need the enema. If wrestling in front of 5 people doesn't break the Hardys, nothing will.
Oh God.
That's great.
Oh my God, Abel Salas Jr. Thank you, man. That is fucking
Oh,
awesome.
that made my night.
The best
That
is
looks like a high school gym.
You know, he donated that over an hour ago. He donated that. He donated that an hour ago, dude.
Yeah, we're so behind that. I was just about to say,
That's
you know
how
how
far
far
behind
behind
we
we
are.
are in donations? We're going to be up till 3 a.m.
Yeah, well, not too bad because I changed the sub alerts from 50 seconds of alert time to 15. So
good.
So that should cut it. Darius Truxton, thank you, man. I'm going to try to go through all the subs tonight before the end of the show if I can. Also, shout out to the people on Patreon who are supporting me over there. Jake, let's go back to you for a take with something because I'm going to pee my pants right now.
Alrighty.
And I got some stuff for you guys, too, that I'm going to pull up in a second. I got information. And we'll continue to take phone calls in just a second here. Phone lines jammed. I'll reset the lines.
All right. Yeah, so before we go ahead and get into anything else SummerSlam related, I just figured everybody would like a little bit of good news. In the most recent update, Ric Flair's manager is saying that he's now communicating and wide awake. And that's pretty much the best news we've heard about Ric Flair all week. Melinda Morris Zanoni said that she's happy to report Ric Flair's wide awake. He's communicating and progressing. There are complications, so he needs rest for the first time in 40 years. But he did cut a promo on his nurse yesterday, so anyone that knows Ric Flair knows that's a very, very good sign. And on behalf of everyone, thank you for the outpouring of prayers and well wishes. He outlived a plane crash and being struck by lightning. He's a survivor, and they're grateful for all the love and respect. So that's great news. We're glad to hear that Ric Flair is doing better, and may he be expecting a full recovery and on the mend soon. We just wanted to pass that news along and still wish him well. Going back to SummerSlam, so we had the opening match. We know that Baron Corbin is officially beyond buried at this point. It's really disappointing too. I like Baron Corbin. They just gave him a new, package, basically. New entrance, new Titantron. It just so disappointing to know that he had to open his frickin' mouth. Had he not argued with Dave Meltzer, things could have been very different. Adam Z said, so much for Lesnar versus John Jones. Lesnar still might be going to UFC. We'll see what happens here. That's not exactly written in stone. I really thought that Lesnar was just going to take a long hiatus from wrestling and head back to UFC right after tonight, but he still could. I mean, he was under contract with WWE when he went back and fought for UFC 200, so anything's possible, really.
So much for Jones showing up in the front row like he teased,
Yeah, that I didn't buy into that. I didn't think John Jones was going to show up. That's why we really didn't talk about it much beforehand. He only said that he was possibly considering it, but I never really assumed he'd be there. The main disappointment for a lot of people tonight was no Undertaker, and unfortunately we hyped ourselves up. WWE didn't do it. I think if Undertaker was going to return for in-ring action, they would do what Joe said. They would really try and keep him hidden. They wouldn't let him be seen in an airport. They wouldn't let him, have his wife be out in the entranceway taking pictures with random fans and things like that. I think they'd want to keep that bit, more of a surprise. But you never know. He's returned before without, as much fanfare. So we'll see in the future if he does return. But, I mean, you even had JR dropping hints saying that he's still active and hasn't retired yet, so.
Well, it's if that guy went and posted the picture, of him from his Snapchat saying Undertaker is on my flight, maybe we wouldn't have known. Yeah, JR putting out hits and stuff, but that really is what set things off with that picture.
Yeah, but if he hadn't posted it, somebody else would have, because he went ahead and as soon as he landed, in New York, somebody else would have posted it at that point. There was so many people that saw him traveling from Texas to New York that it was bound to happen, basically. Like I said, which if they were going to have him return, you figured they would do it, send the jet out, make it a private affair, and fly him in, don't let him be seen, things like that. So, back to tonight, though. We go ahead and we have our second match of the night, which is Naomi versus Natalya for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Natalya tied Trish Stratus by most pay-per-view matches by a female wrestler. So that's a huge accomplishment.
I don't think I've ever heard of her before. That was two people I've never heard of in my life.
Natalya?
Yeah, and the other one there, Naomi.
Natalya's been here.
She's been there for a long time at this point.
Natalya's been here like 8 years now, 9 years.
Yeah, very long time.
That's why I didn't care about this match because, it's just whatever.
Dark Zero.
I felt like a bunch of matches, this one, including the last one you just said, Cena Corbin, there were like a bunch of matches tonight that had the same problem. There was so much wasted time at the wrestlers just yelling at the refs and yelling at the crowd like, "Oh, 3 count! 3 count! Oh, you guys suck!" It's so much, just the same stupid interactions over and over again.
Troy, you got to watch NXT. This is just, you'd love that. Official Poetic, thanks for the $5. Like, it's all about wrestling in a sport competition. Like, it's way more sport. You seem to like the sport part of it better. And the excitement part of it, like, you're going to like NXT so much better.
All stupid stuff just sucks out the good experience for me.
Yeah, I like it better, bro.
Yeah, I can understand where you're coming from, Troy, too. I mean, I
I
get
gotta
it.
start watching. Is that always every Saturday night before pay-per-view? Is that what that is?
No, it's only, 3 or 4 times a year? 3 times a year, I believe. There's one before Mania, SummerSlam, I think 4 times a year, Rumble and Survivor Series.
NXT is a weekly show on Wednesday nights. You may not love that, but the takeovers that happen like four times a year, 5 times a year are phenomenal. Yeah, watch those. Like, trust me, they
All right,
just,
I'll look it up. I'll look it up maybe tomorrow.
Usually it's before, there's a Raw and SmackDown pay-per-view together, like a
Right.
SummerSlam or a Royal Rumble or a WrestleMania. That's usually when they start doing takeover stuff.
Fernie, thank you for the sub. And thanks everybody for clicking that sub button. Over 50,000 subs tonight. Crazy, dude. 5 years on YouTube, we hit 50,000 subs. Couldn't be any more perfect than that. Troy, where were you? I'm sorry, Jake, where were you? I'm sorry, I interrupted on something.
So right now we had Naomi versus Natalya. I was surprised that Naomi lost, honestly. I didn't think that she was going to lose this match.
Universal Championship. That looks the same as. Oh, give me a freaking break.
I couldn't believe it.
Hey Joe and Jake, I give SummerSlam 5 out of 10. At least to me it was better than last year's. You've seen the live burials of Corbin and Rusev. Now I'm going watch some real action, Game of Thrones.
Kalel Bama, yeah, dude, I can't wait to watch Game of Thrones, man. After this, I'm like, give me something else. Kalel Bama, thank you, man. I'll be watching it. Thanks for the sub. And yeah, I can't believe that Natalya won tonight. Holy shit, dude, what?
Yeah, it was real surprising. She went ahead and locked Naomi into the weakest sharpshooter ever. And, Natalya avoided the split-legged moonsault and then just immediately locked in this sloppy sharpshooter. Saxton noted that it was the first time in 6 years Natalya held a title. 6 years. I mean, that's a long time.
No wonder Natalya
kissed the title in front of her and held it up the ramp, and then Naomi starts bawling her eyes out.
Yeah, then Naomi started crying. Like, I was like, what? Why? What the hell? Don't go Bailey on
according
us.
to the announcers, it's because that's the first time she's actually lost it in competition. So all the emotions are flooding through her right now.
Yeah, that was a terrible excuse. And then it's hard to blame the fans for not getting behind the title change because they were focused on Carmella cashing in the money in the briefcase because they showed her from, watching backstage multiple times on the Titantron.
Yeah.
So the fans are waiting for her to come out and cash in. It had bad written all over it. They didn't execute it well, in my opinion. I know Natalya deserves it, but I've never been a big Natty fan either, so...
Well, it's bad when people are in the chat are saying that Carmella is going to cash in on the Raw Women's Championship. Come on.
We had hoped.
Yeah.
That is bad. Robert, thanks for the sub, man. And you can't do that, though.
Nope.
But yeah, people think that you could, or people didn't know. Some people were wondering. Let's grab the 609. Call from the 609. What's up, 609? You're live.
Joe, Jake, what's up?
What's up, man?
How you doing, bud?
I didn't actually get the chance to catch SummerSlam. How was it?
It was great.
Thanks
Watch
for,
it. Go
thanks,
watch it right now. It's worth it. Hang up.
Thanks for
You didn't
calling,
miss
man.
much.
Oh boy.
I can't take that call. I can't deal with that right now. How was it?
Ultimate troll.
Yeah. Shit bum. I've been reviewing it for an hour
I
and a half.
enjoyed SummerSlam, although might be because I'm 13 shots deep. Oh well,
yeah.
hashtag night off title changes.
Con dude. Con that's because you took shots, for sure. There is only, like, seriously, you could have only loved this if you were drunk as shit, dude. When you're partying on YouTube, going live, and, like, reacting with all your listeners and having a fun time and taking shots, you're going to have a good time. Like, even if someone shits.
Oh, I didn't hear shots.
Yeah, he
All
said
I heard was
13 shots.
Because I'm 13. I didn't hear the rest of it where it said 13 shots deep.
Yeah, no,
I was like, so what does age have to do with it? I mean, he figured.
No,
I
Con
didn't hear
Man
the
was
shots part.
He was live on his deal, and he was friggin' taking shots, like, going
Actually, if I was
crazy.
13, I probably would have enjoyed the show a lot more.
Right?
Probably at 13, I was like, well, he didn't really sell that technique there as he dropped into the corner.
So next up, Joe, we have Big Cass versus Big Show with Enzo Amore in a friggin' shark cage.
Oh my god, the shark cage is the stupidest thing ever. Like, well, put them in the shark cage so they don't interfere. Everyone always interferes when they're in the shark cage.
Dude,
but that's
why?
The thing. Like, there was no reason to have him in there anyways, because it's not like he's going to do anything that affects the outcome of the match. He's never been a threat. Like I said, when they put Chris Jericho in the shark cage, at least Jericho was an impending threat and had helped Kevin Owens, retain the title multiple times.
Dude, they just did it to do it. They did it to. There was no other to do it, and then he's lubing himself up. He puts the glove on. I'm like, this guy's gonna start jacking off in front of everybody, and then that
Matt
doesn't happen.
That's on Twitter. Matt said, "Call of the night is he's lubing himself up. He's
Yeah.
got lube." He said, "Please continue to do reaction vids."
Oh, dude,
that was great.
Dude, the lubing thing, like, we got to make that a donation. He's lubing himself up, and he's like rubbing himself. Guys, if you're new to the channel,
lube.
click that sub button down below. Don't miss out on my daily wrestling videos. If you're new to the channel, hit that sub button. We're having a sub party tonight on my anniversary on YouTube. Let's go to the 619. Let me get him on here. Let me see. It could be Rey Mysterio. Who knows? 619, what's up?
What's going on?
How you doing, man? What do you think of SummerSlam?
Piece of shit pay-per-view. It was a complete crap. Come on, really? Jinder Mahal again? It's like, really?
I couldn't believe it, dude. All the times the people said, oh, no, not Jinder again. Like, it happened tonight again. Like, wow.
I mean, it's like Triple H created NXT for what? I mean, you guys are bringing stars up. They wanted to have the same success in the main roster, and it's like, oh, go stick it up your ass. We're not going to do it that way because, I want my old 1980s, 1990s Hulk Hogan time wrestling and shit.
Doesn't Jinder remind you of, like, Sid from WrestleMania 8? Like, he's that kind of bad guy?
Yes, he does have that feel to him.
Oh, hell no. He looks more like a Papa Shango without the mask.
Oh, God.
No way, Papa Shango wasn't ripped like him. Sid was ripped.
Well, no, I'm not ripped, but, I mean, literally how horrible it was, the whole gimmick and shit.
Well, I don't know. It's not very good, though. It is like that WrestleMania 11 vibe. Like the WrestleMania 11 guy. There can't be anything worse than Mr. Hughes, though. That shit was bad. That Mr. Hughes shit was terrible.
That was really bad back then.
Thank you, by the way. And Brandon Lee, thanks for subbing to the channel, Brandon. I got poison ivy growing all over myself still. I'm putting Band-Aids all over me. I can't get this shit to go away.
Told you not to whack off with it.
I guess I can get it. Fuck Bobby's house. I hate Bobby's house. Troy, good thing you didn't come.
Super Chat Party.
Looks like we both hit 50K tonight, buddy. Welcome to
Damn.
the live reaction family.
Yeah. Conman had hit 50K too. I was going to say that before. when he
Wow,
donated.
dude.
So congratulations, Conman.
Sweet shit, bro. It's a good night. Took me 5 years to get here, though. Took fucking 5 years to get here, dude. 5 times. 5
Connor's
years.
been at it for a while, I guess, too.
Yeah,
Not so much with the live stuff, but,
Dude,
going at it strong.
I just can't believe it, man. It's a happy birthday to us all. Celebrate. Good times, motherfucker. Have a shot. Thanks, bro, for the donation. Took about an hour and a half for that to play for you, but... All right. Phone lines are jammed. Let me get to one more phone call, because this guy's been here. 425, what's up, 425? You're live.
Oh my God, Grandma! You're not gonna believe this, Grandma. He answered. Grandma, okay, no, you're not gonna believe this. He literally answered. Okay, wait, hang on. What do I do? I've got to.
What's up, man? That was it.
That was it.
Hey,
that was it.
Hey,
I think he was so excited
All that waiting.
that he came in his pants and then.
Grandma.
Dude, tell Grandma I said I'm coming over and I'm gonna eat the whole pussy.
Take the dentures out.
I'm gonna eat the whole. I'm gonna eat the whole damn thing. All right, Jake, where were we at?
So in all fairness, that's why they put Enzo in a shark cage, so he could fucking slip out, and that's the only thing the live crowd cared about. I mean, that's bad. Then you got Kurt Angle and fucking Daniel Bryan with the yes and no chance backstage. That has to be brought up. That had to have been brought up because yes, no, yeah.
Oh, they was awful, dude. Leah actually was sitting on the couch and she goes, "This is gay."
It was awful,
dude. My wife is sitting on the couch. I'm watching wrestling. That came on. She goes, "This is gay." Like, that just, I mean, whatever.
What a horrible person.
And she knows because her brother's gay.
Yeah, that's how friggin' stupid it was.
Well, yeah, that was stupid. What else we got?
So we go to Randy Orton versus Rusev. Orton enters the ring, starts posing, and then Rusev, right from behind, like a goddamn freight train, just plows into him, starts attacking him. The referee gives Orton time to recover. Bell rings, and you already called it. You called it before it even happened, like 30 seconds ahead. You see the way Orton's stirring, trying to get up, and you're like, oh, it's going to be an RKO out of nowhere, and it's going to end the match. And that's exactly what fucking happened.
My roommate was pissed. He thought I skipped Rusev's intro. He made me rewind it.
I did
He's
not
like, go back. I was like, no, I swear to God, he just came out of nowhere.
I didn't see that happening. I did not see that happening whatsoever. But when I saw Randy staggering on his feet, I go, oh my God, he's going to move and RKO him and it's going to be over. And that went through my mind like right away real quick. But I up until that point, I had no idea that was going to happen. And then it happened. It was like, like, oh my God, dude. Goodbye, Rusev and Corbin. Like, all for a cheap pop for Randy Orton? I guess?
I don't think the crowd would have cared if they, had a long, drawn-out rest-hold match anyways, so I guess it was kind of a good call. That's what Jason Powell said on Twitter and things like that. Like, it was a good call for them to avoid a chin-lock-filled match. And I guess they're right, all to lead to that quick RKO. So,
I mean,
if they were going to have Orton win the entire time, I would have rather it ended in 10 seconds than have Rusev fight for 20 minutes and get his ass kicked and lose.
Sean Hitler, thanks for the sub, I guess.
I guess.
Poor guy, if his last name really is that, I'm sorry. Probably gets shit.
No, his last name is not that. No one, I don't think anyone in the world has that name anymore.
It's Heitler.
Everyone
You
knows.
think so?
Word got around.
They'll take down his statue, man. You better be careful.
John Heitler.
Siraj Tamrakar, thank you very much for the subscription.
Yeah, Joe, I don't know if you heard, I updated your audience when you stepped away, but that Ric Flair cut a promo on his nurse. He's wide awake, communicating, and he's doing a bit better. He still needs to rest. There's still some complications, but he's doing better. So
good news for the Nature Boy.
Bit of good news for the night.
So. We love you, Nate. Get better, man. Hope you
Glad
come back.
You're feeling better.
Isaiah McCoy, thanks for the sub. Hey, the good news is, if Ric Flair does, thank goodness he's okay. God forbid he had passed away. At least we could have still looked at his body every Tuesday night.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Go Charlotte. Those curvy titties.
Woo! No, those.
Moo.
Oh my God.
Kick out.
WWE needs to Braun versus Brock in a street fight at the next PPV.
That might be No Mercy. Who knows? They might rebook the whole thing. Schleppy, you beast, bro. I owe you my left hand, Schleppy. Thank you for the $35 mooing donation. Look at that moo. Man, my wife's voice. Nobody moos like you, Leah. You know that? No, it's not
That's a
insulting.
compliment.
Some people, it's like gross, but man, you moo. Why do I get a hard on when you moo?
Just wait till you make the This Is Poop donation.
I mooed for Joe and didn't turn him on.
No, you move for me. I don't know. I run away, dude. I wonder how Connor's doing in New York. I hope Connor didn't get raped in New York. That would be horrible, right?
You never know.
Yeah.
Looking for action. Ready
It is
to,
New York.
Ready to go.
Hey, thanks to Tattoo Mommy who subscribed. Guys, I want to tell you, thank you very much. I wanted to get to 50,000 subscribers tonight. Our goal was 50K for the 5-year anniversary. We were at 50,268 subs. Over the mark, man. Thank you all for clicking that button. Daily wrestling reviews, videos, news, all kinds of bullshit here on my channel. Give us a week. You're going to, I think, enjoy the channel. Plus, Friday nights monetize this crazy late night show. We don't talk wrestling. And I got the Corrupted podcast on iTunes as well. We got 1,000 downloads the other way for Corrupted. Corrupted episode 12.
Incredible.
Fucking awesome. All right, where else do we go, Jake? Steer me in the right direction, because I got ADD.
We got Alexa Bliss versus Sasha Banks for the Raw Women's Championship.
Wait a minute.
The entire time.
Did you say Sasha Bangs?
Sasha Banks. Yeah, Sasha Banks for the Raw Women's Championship. And sadly, Sasha was always an afterthought here. It never really felt like anything she did was that monumental or important because we knew that she was just a fill-in. She was the replacement. You know, she was the second string. And I shouldn't look at it like that, but because they didn't have her in the role to begin with, it just, in my mind, I always felt like, oh, here's the replacement. You know, she's the backup nominee. She never was the star. She never was the reason. She never was the fight against Alexa. It was just the, hey, take this and run with it because we need somebody for this point in time. So when she won with a rather lackluster finish to the match, it didn't feel like that was supposed to be the ending, you know. She kind of like, you know, jockeyed for position while having Alexa down the ground. She applied in the bank statement, and then Bliss tapped out, and it just felt very flat. Even the live crowd was like, that was it? That's how it ends? It just felt like there was more to the match, and they cut it a few minutes short.
Yeah, the ending just felt, it was surprising. It was like, oh, it's over, shit. Like, look at every, I know NXT was filled with probably too many, you know, false finishes and stuff like that. But it just felt like that just didn't sync up right. I don't know what it was. I wanted Sasha to win, I think. But more than anything, more than Sasha winning or Alexa winning or whoever, I love Alexa too. I just wanted to have a good match. And they got so close, I thought. I thought they had like a 6 or 7, maybe a 6 out of 10 match. But they could have had a 7 or an 8. They could have had a 7 or an 8. They had a 6 because the finish fell short.
Right here at the timestamp, at 8 minutes and 45 seconds, Bliss went for a sunset flip powerbomb. Sasha blocked it and ended up catapulting Bliss into the corner, and that was the really cool spot that they had.
Yeah.
So you're talking out of a 13-minute match, at the 9-minute mark was when it got good.
$9 for a fuck. Someone donated 9. I'm getting hard. I got 9 inches inside of your wife. $9. I'm shooting my semen to the ceiling. I'm coming and my balls have turned blue. $9. Suck my dick.
You can suck 'em, you can suck 'em, you can fuck 'em.
NXT, 5 matches for the whole show and no match on the card was worse than the top match on SummerSlam. Never thought I'd be dozing off watching a Nakamura or Baylor match.
Yeah. You know, I didn't think so either, Rich. But yeah, I mean, you know, I was into that one. I think it's because we were calling it, though. We were like, oh, and I was joking around pretending to be a heel announcer. Like, and shit like that. Like, so that...
Yeah, you said that Nakamura had said he quit in his language, you know, and that was fun. We made it entertaining, but yeah, you're right.
All right, well, hey. Where are we at now?
Yeah, you know, like I said, out of a 13-minute match, 9 minutes in, that's when it started to get good. I thought they could have had a bit more than Bliss just tapping out of nowhere. It just didn't feel like the crowd that, you know, was captivated at that moment. Next, we had the Demon King, Finn Balor
I
versus
got to complain
Bray
about
Wyatt.
that one before we move on real quick.
Go ahead.
Why are there, a complaint I had almost about a lot of matches actually, but this one in particular. So many goddamn fake pinfalls. So many goddamn 2 outs. Like, oh, I did a move. I'm gonna go for a pin. Duh. Oh, I did a move. I'm gonna go for a pin. Oh, I did a move. I'm gonna go for a pin. Oh, I did a move. I'm gonna go for a pin. Cut the shit and wrestle.
That were good were U.S. title match. The Cat Lady Serial Killer vs. Naomi. Fatal 4-way and this about it. The pre-show matches should have been on the main card.
Yeah, dude,
Fuck this company.
JD Venom's pissed. He goes, I nearly passed out reviewing the show out of anger. He gives it a 4 out of 10. JD Venom, thanks, man. He's pissed.
I blame the flat finish in the Bliss match on last-second budget cuts.
the lack of pyro. No, I feel you, Troy, because like you don't want constant, you know, false finishes. And you don't want to see finisher, pinfall, finisher, pinfall, you know, that kind of back and forth. I would like to see more wrestling in between pinfalls. But tonight, you know, during certain points, I could see what you're saying, where they really went for the pinfall after every maneuver, not just finishers. Like a simple sidewalk scoop slam, pinfall.
And I know they need rest sometimes, but you can kind of try to mix it up a little bit.
Yeah, but it was like everything led to a pinfall, even their regular moveset, not even anything special.
Yeah, it seems like they just didn't plan everything well. They just kind of get bored and like, oh, we'll do this and talk it over real quick.
Yeah, pretty much. You're right. So
expected the way the things are goddamn going tonight. This was a shocking situation tonight, to be honest. But
I really thought it would be a lot better than what we got. You know, Finn Balor, Bray Wyatt wasn't bad either. It's just that I wish they didn't have their match Monday. It would have meant more to me tonight to see them fight.
Right.
They gave it away for free, and I know that him being the Demon King doesn't really change. It's cool. The entrance is awesome, but it's not any. It's still Finn Balor. It's just makeup. It's body paint. You know, it doesn't change his moveset. It doesn't change. You know, any the match stipulation doesn't change. Like it's not like, oh, it's an Inferno match now, and he's got a third arm that comes out of his asshole. No, it's just it's the same person in the same match.
Right, you could pull me in with that.
Yeah, exactly.
Because otherwise, the Mystic shit doesn't do anything for me.
Well, also, too, going off of that, the match just felt so freaking slow.
It was slow at times. I mean, Balor avoiding the Sister Abigail, performs the double stomp. Balor avoids the Sister Abigail. And
one of the commentators called it out at one point when Wyatt did the bend over backwards thing. He was like, "Oh, that really slows down the match." Like it didn't need it.
You hit there's Troy. Please don't. Please don't.
Wrap it up. I'm hitting the wrap it up button.
Well, you're looking at two guys who have been very cookie cutter recently. Bray Wyatt and Finn Balor have been very cookie cutter. Other than their fantastic sort of, you know,
And they're supposed to be the wild guys.
Yeah, I mean, they should be. Unfortunately, it was cookie cutter.
I would like to hear Bret Hart's opinion of the SummerSlam. Also, can we expect Rude to make his debut at the Rumble?
I don't know, maybe. I'm not really sure on Rude yet, Josh. To be honest, I don't know. But, all I know is back in the damn day at the SummerSlam when I was in the WWE, you know, the Intercontinental title was on the main event. I faced the British Bulldog Davey Boy Smith in the UK, and that crowd, we tore the house down. It was an amazing event, and those people love me, and I love myself, damn it. And I'm just really mad that my cunt-ass Natalya won tonight. I always hated her dad. I always hated him because he's on so many damn drugs.
Super chat.
Just like Americans on drugs.
I saw Luigi and JD and got a boner. Stiffy pants.
Jade Shorto, 6526. Thanks, man. I'm sure he probably had one too. Man, how many girlfriends can you have? Thanks for the $2, man.
I won't repeat that.
But you know, damn it, all you typical Americans doing drugs like Jim the Anvil Neidhart, you know, that's why I dumped them to the curb. You know, that's why I dumped the WWE, because perhaps, you know, The SummerSlam just couldn't cut it compared to Bret the Hitman Hart, you know? I mean, I looked at my brother Owen and I said, you know, Owen, I'm going over to WCW and I'm going to win the championship over there because it means a whole hell of a lot more than the one that was around the waist of the boy toy. I was disgusted at the semen tracks that were on the belt when it was handed to me. And the fact of the matter is, I am the best there was, the best there is, and the best there, a bicycle will kill me. All right, all right, let's, we'll move on here, okay.
Oh, God.
I'm sorry.
Too good.
Go ahead,
Too good.
Jake, where are we at?
So now we're finishing Bray Wyatt and Balor.
Super Chat Party.
Oh, here we go. Interrupted.
Vince is trying to set HHH up for failure has to be.
Seems like he's undermining Triple H a bit. Seems like he's fucking with Triple H a little bit. You, James Smith, thanks for the $2.
You shouldn't be messing with
told you.
HHH.
Don't you picture
The man.
don't you picture Vince in the back when Triple H's guys are doing well and then they come and then Vince like turns to Triple H and he goes, "What'd I tell you, Paul? Told you, Paul." Told you. Not really working out too well, is it, Paul? Remember what you said? Oh, he's going to be this, he's going to be that. Not really working out too well now, is it? And Triple H is just like, okay, Vince. And you know, he wants to say like, yeah, because you sabotaged him. And he can't. And Vince is just like,
solely to troll Triple H.
yeah, right.
Chat
You know it. Brian from Southside, Queens, just dropped $2 to support the show. He didn't say anything, but he did drop $2. Brian, I appreciate the support, guys. Guys, thank you very much to all the donators tonight. You guys supporting the shit out of the show with these donations. So thank you very much. And
Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
And now we can move on. I'm sorry. And we'll probably keep interrupting me. I don't care. You're funding the show. We needed that laptop, so there you go.
Yeah, we're still behind on donations, so we'll catch up still.
Yeah.
Now we go ahead. We got Sheamus and Cesaro versus Seth and Dean, 2/3 of the Shield. They did not come out through the audience as I had predicted, so I'm an asshole. You know, they I laughed at this comment before too. Again, Jason Powell tweeted out that Finn's gear and New Day's gear had a baby backstage and Rollins wore it to the ring. I just thought that was great. You know,
I didn't even think about that. I forgot about that. That's awesome.
I didn't even see that tweet. That's funny.
Yeah, Jason Powell's great. He's you know, on ProWrestling.net, good guy. So the match was good. Again, never got into overdrive. Another match that kind of suffered from a lacking of getting to that next level. It could have been awesome. It was okay. This one didn't let me down as much as the others beforehand. You know, we started to see Sheamus and Cesaro really deal an ass whooping to Dean and Seth. Sheamus and Cesaro teamed up to do that double team crucifix slam. Ambrose gets pinned. Rollins breaks it up. They start to break up pins back and forth. And then Ambrose hits the dirty deeds on Sheamus, pins him, and they win the tag team titles. You know, that was what, the 5th title change at that point, or 6th? So it was quite a few titles that changed hands tonight already. Maybe that's part of the reason why it didn't feel as special either.
Yeah.
But all in all, I'm happy to see that 2/3 of the Shield is reformed, and we'll see where it goes from here. Maybe everything with Roman losing tonight, maybe he'll rejoin the Shield as well. You never know.
People keep
As far as
talking
I'm
about
concerned,
that.
this is the only really good match tonight. Like, I found it enjoyable. Like, fairly high intensity. They were actually selling everything. There wasn't too much textbook interference and lying down on the outside. It was actually entertaining. Good moves. Both sides. I actually enjoyed this match.
Hell, the crowd really didn't even get into it though until freaking Seth went ballisto and freaking started kicking the living shit out of Cesaro and Sheamus. I mean, yeah, the crowd was dead up until that point though. That's the only thing.
They were hyped for the entrances, and then they just fell flat. And it wasn't a bad match, like I said, but you know, there just wasn't a big reason to come unglued like the tag match. I mean, you look back at the tag match in the beginning of the night where they're chanting, "This is awesome," and, you know, New Day had... Did they even chant "This is awesome" again throughout the rest of the night? I don't think so until the main event,
Just the main event, yeah. I don't remember other than that.
Yeah, that's bad, you know? That says a lot.
I want to say they chanted "This is awesome" during the Alexa Bliss.
Luke, you interrupted yourself, Luke.
All day I eat food. You'll need lube.
Enzo got it.
Get inside me. Try to ride me, but I'm the size of a goddamn house. Do not take masturbate. Do not take masturbate. Do not take masturbate. Do not take masturbate. Do not take masturbate.
Congrats to you, bro, on 50K. I know I'm on the call, but I wanted to hear this donation.
Oh, you
4 out of 10 hashtag summer shit. Shout out to the chat too.
Hell yeah, Luke.
Thank you, Luke. You're on the call and you interrupted yourself. How fucking trippy is that?
That's fucked up.
I think the one that felt like this, the match was kind of predictable.
Wait a minute,
Like, it didn't
Troy.
really make sense
Troy,
to have-
Troy, when are you going to start donating on the No, I'm just kidding. No, Troy, I'm sorry. What did you Go ahead. Sorry.
I donate my time.
I know, right?
Even I used to donate, Troy. Come on.
I
Boom.
donated once or twice. I feel like this one was predictable. Like, there's no point in having them get back together if they don't win, right? It seemed like it was pretty obvious the titles were gonna switch hands.
Yeah, I mean, I think everybody thought so, but there was that little bit of like, oh, they got back together, but no, they didn't. There's a quick swerve, and that would be, they've done stuff like that before, so it could have been done. Beach Ball from Seamus Anus just donated. SummerSlam was a slam in the nuts. 3 out of 10. Bork and fuck Jinder. These nuts and damn Alexa Bliss ass is nice. I agree with that. It's a nice ass. Slit Jinder throat. Jeez, Kronk Gaming in the YouTube chat is fucking pissed.
Just tearing it up.
Thank you, Jake, man. Big time donation. XXAV612XX. Thanks for subbing. Welcome to the JCS Army, mother effer. Where's Larry? My voice cracked and I just thought, where's Larry Funk?
Yeah, we haven't heard from Larry tonight. That's a great
Joe.
point.
He killed
There's a few
himself.
regulars we haven't heard from.
Oh my! Larry killed himself because of SummerSlam tonight. He's fucking
he drank
dead.
too much, and he accidentally drank whiskey instead of bleach.
Yeah, dude, he
Poor
drank
bastard.
something. Super
Matt
Styles,
Hardy
thanks.
tweeted out the Hardys versus the Shield for the WWE Tag Team titles. That sounds absolutely orgasmic.
Really?
And
Mini Shield.
yeah, mini Shield, but that would be cool for sure.
Yeah, we're only 38 minutes behind now on the donations, so we're getting there.
We're getting there, Joe.
We had
Awesome.
been over an hour behind. Now we're 38 minutes behind. Super Scam Gamer, thanks for the sub, man. So what else we got? Where were we, Jake? I'm sorry. I'm all over the place tonight.
Before we get no, you're good. Big Slow also let us know that the Undertaker traveled to New York City because he wanted to visit friends, and he has a follow-up with his surgeon tomorrow.
Well,
we got swerved.
we got the swerve. No,
It's Big Slow.
No, WWE could have said, "Hey, Mark, could you plan the doctor for right around SummerSlam? It'd be perfect to throw."
I'm sure they had a hand in that. Come on,
maybe
think about it.
Maybe
I
wouldn't
wouldn't
put it
doubt
past
it.
them.
Look what it did. It put everybody into a frenzy. It probably boosted the buy rate a little bit.
No, I wasn't really buying it, but then you laid that thing out earlier tonight, and I was like, that'd be pretty awesome. Let's go there. Metaclucky.
I got creative on myself.
Yeah,
It
you
spread.
fucked me. I shouldn't have listened.
Shouldn't have.
Here's the perfect 10 dark match. Ty Dillinger.
SummerSlam, the Fatal 4-Way saved it. Brutal. I
Yeah.
agree with the choices due to no suitable suitor for either world championship. Shinsuke not ready yet, and Roman sucks. Joe's too new. Braun is a sideshow. Game of Thrones though, 10
Fuck you, Braun's
tenths
a
motherfucker.
Thanks, Medic Lucky. I kind of agree a little bit with what you're saying. I get it, but I disagree with a couple of those things too.
Shinsuke.
Shinsuke. He did say Shinsuke, but this thing that can't say that. It's like Shinsuke. Maybe we'll get the donation when it changes to a male voice randomly. That'd be cool.
Oh my gosh, that'd be great.
It's like finding a primal legendary in Diablo 3.
So
Lucky.
rare. And yeah, people still do buy pay-per-views. It's rare, but there is a buy rate still. it's a very small percentage, but it might have even increased network subscribers too. Allow me to get with the times. Next up, Joe, we got AJ Styles versus Kevin Owens for the U.S. Championship with Shane O'Mac as the special referee.
This was the first time I
people I'd rather watch less.
To me, this was really the most exciting thing of the whole night at this
Absolutely.
point.
Agreed.
I was like, what's going to happen with Shane? I don't know. AJ Styles, the best wrestler in the company right now. Kevin Owens, one of the best wrestlers. These two guys have great chemistry. Deep Hands this. Thanks for the sub. I don't think they had their best wrestling match tonight because it was more about the story and what's going to happen. Like, for once, they took two guys that can have the best wrestling match, and they went into story mode more than anything tonight, which I was okay with. But, yeah, so it was good, but, you know, that was at this point, this was the best thing that happened for me tonight, and it went how we thought it was going to go, pretty much.
Yeah, I love Owens getting into Shane's face and yelling at him. He even swore at one point. He dropped an F-bomb. I forget exactly what he had said, Joe. Maybe you can recall, but he was like, you fall off of buildings.
Yeah, that's what he said. He goes,
and that takes you out?
That's what he said. He goes, you fall off buildings. Get up. Like, yeah, that was hilarious.
And then the second time, he definitely swore at him. He said, he was yelling at him about he's like, there was a 3 and you know it. And he said the F word because they bleeped it out quickly.
Yeah, they had to
Yeah,
bleep
that I
it.
did like. Shane did a good job, I think. He's entertaining as always. I'm always a Shane O'Mac fan.
It's just hard to watch Shane take a small bump, like only partial of the 450 splash or a little, corner of somebody's heel and get knocked out between the ropes and supposed to be down for the count as a referee, because we've seen him, as I said during the reaction part of the stream, fly off of a Hell in a Cell. His freaking plane or helicopter, whatever it was, just crashed into a body of water and he was fine. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
A simple, small bump isn't going to take Shane down. And as you said, Joe, it's got to be something more, final, concrete, that he really should, like, he should have gotten hit with a chair or something, really, really impactful for us to believe that he was taken out.
Yeah,
but I liked how
knocking people out in one punch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
That's a big ref.
I like the fact that they had both men take him down, though, because it wasn't just him and Kevin Owens getting into a spat, but Shane and AJ argued too, so that was cool.
Waterboy, thanks for the buck, dude. And Jacob Manley, how many careers ended tonight? Well, at least 2. Rusev and Corbin's careers ended tonight, I'll say that. Who else you can take your pick, I suppose.
Yeah. Well, as far as like with Shane and Owens, when Owens really got in his face and they started having a shoving match, I really wanted Shane to punch Owens in the face and then AJ do that roll up. It would have made everything so much better. But I mean, a push into a roll up, I guess, all right. But if he would have punched him square in the face, oh man, would I have been freaking hyped for that shit.
Well, I think we're eventually going to see Kevin Owens against Shane McMahon, but
Well,
it was reported to happen at SummerSlam, but
They look like they're setting that up now. It's going to be Owens versus Shane, and AJ will go off to, face somebody else with the U.S. title. That's what it seems like.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
But I like the fact that we saw, Shane and AJ face each other not that long ago at Mania, and they touched upon that tonight. I like it when they go back and acknowledge that, hey, look, this happened in the past. We didn't just forget about it entirely. I appreciate that. I like, when they're, they follow continuity and they're consistent in storytelling, because Shane got in AJ's face and AJ pushed him and then Shane shoved him right back, like you said. It was very well done.
Yeah,
It
Leah
made the
brought
match
up.
that much more believable.
Well, we're gonna talk about Bray Wyatt real quick too, but we'll get to that. Javier's dropping 10. Javier, he is the perfect KFC commercial.
One thing that's always irked the absolute fuck out of me is unconvincing finishing moves. Winning people matches like Jinder Mahal's, for example. Are there any finishers that have ever made you guys scratch y'all's head and question a shady finisher?
Natalya sharpshooter.
Yeah, the sharpshooter. The people's elbow is really bad. The 5-knuckle shuffle, I never really cared for.
Yeah, they're one and the same, dude. 5-knuckle shuffle and and the people's elbow. I always hated those as finishers. Those are set-up moves.
Yep.
So I hate those. I mean, it's like the Superman punch. Roman hits me with the Superman punch.
Oh God, the Superman punch.
It's
Oh
like-
my God.
Dude, I mean, the Superman punch, like, should really not beat anybody.
And the fact that it takes 4 or 5 of them to put somebody down should not make it a finisher.
It's not. I mean, it's a spear is supposed to be his finisher, but it's like sometimes he does beat people with it, and it's like, oh, Vince Miller, thanks for the sub, man. We're having a subscription party right now. Hit that sub button down below. We're over 50,000
Well, maybe if he
subs.
used a Superman punch to the rectum, it'd be a great finisher. But unfortunately, we don't get that.
I don't care if his whole fist goes up my asshole.
Off my ass. Grades.
Yeah, if you guys want to know what the donations do, they're at the bottom of the description box on the YouTube video. All of them are listed, and not all of them, but almost all of them are listed there. Don't forget about the John Cena
A lot of that
2222.
needs updating.
What?
You're missing quite a few now, actually. We gotta fix that.
I gotta
The
look that up.
$12 Penguin one, the $22.22. I don't know which other ones. The $33 one isn't on there.
The new John Cena donation that you have.
That's
is-
That's John Cena's $22.22. Yeah. I don't know. I gotta fix it. I'll try to fix it. Dennis, thank you, man. Let's continue.
All right, so we had Kevin Owens get his ass kicked in a definitive manner. Not only did he get a phenomenal forearm, but AJ Styles also followed it up with a second Styles clash. He wanted to make sure he had an emphatic victory over Owens. So, champion
Speaking
retained
of
the title.
dumbest finishing moves I've ever seen, that Styles clash, he falls on his back while dumping him on his stomach from a foot away. God, oh my God, that's the stupidest thing I've ever seen. in my life.
Someone of a smaller stature, they're supposed to hit their face directly into the mat, and it usually is very, very effective. It's actually paralyzed somebody before. Actually, 2 people, no?
Yeah, I mean, dude, normally the Styles Clash looks amazing, but it didn't look that good tonight. I get what you're saying, Troy.
Kevin Owens' stomach makes it like an airbag, basically.
Yeah, it didn't have the...
Doesn't have the same effect.
Plus the fact that he outweighs him by like 130
He's like the cutoff.
pounds.
No, Kevin Owens is like the cutoff for that move. Like, any bigger, you don't do it, but he just made it, and that's what's so funny.
Girlfriend of 4 years, I wanted to pull my balls inside out when she won.
Oh, God.
Anyway, this SummerSlam was like getting a sex change in an alley with an axe. Fucking congrats, Joe, on 50K subs.
Thank you, Null Death. We'll have a special video for the 50,000 subs tomorrow, absolutely. Null Death, you're a beast, man. Thank you so much, dude, for all the support that you give. Null Death.
Hell yeah, buddy. Thank you, No Death, so very much. Always consistent, always prolific, always dedicated.
H3G. Thanks for the sub. And welcome to another edition of the Sons of Entertainment, the most prolific, the most dedicated in all of YouTube's upload history. Today I'm going to be walking around my hometown. Today I'm going to be walking around Fall River. It ain't going to be no Crimea River, Fall River, Massachusetts. That's right. Today the brash is here, and we are queer, and we will be there to stare at the WWE, the most entertaining, prolific, and dedicated in all YouTube's history. Over 50,000, 100,000 subs. I am simply amazing, simply unbelievable. CM Punk could be perhaps returning to the WWE, according to sources. CM Punk, what do you think if CM Punk... Oh, my girlfriend left me. All right, continue. I'm sorry.
Did you say you had something to add about Bray Wyatt, Joe, before? Or?
Oh, yeah, Leah brought it up. Is Bray Wyatt buried? I don't think so, because, I mean, this was like a legit time where it was good that Wyatt got the upper hand, looked stronger, and then he ended up losing when the other guy went, you know what, I'm coming back, bitch, and he did. I don't know.
Yeah, it makes Demon look like a step up from his normal.
Don't know if I really like that he lost. It would have been way better if Bray Wyatt had just kept one-upping him with psych-outs. That's all.
Do you think that they will announce another superstar shakeup that will happen in a couple of weeks? And
It's
what
coming.
do you think they will do, Team Owens versus Team Shane at Survivor Series?
That could happen, maybe, Avery. I think
That's a really good idea.
Yeah, another shakeup is coming at some point soon, but we don't really know exactly when. And, you know, some of these have been pathetic, to be honest. And with the fact that anybody can just show up at any time anyway, Jordan just shows up on Raw because
John Cena will be on Raw tomorrow. Well, at least he's advertised for tomorrow's Raw. So
yeah, John Cena just becomes a free agent. Congratulations, you've undermined the whole point of the brand division. You screwed it up. Marisol Rosa Geldres, thank you for the sub. All right, where were we? I'm sorry. But yeah, I think, Bray Wyatt, he should have psyched him out. He should have had the paint dump on his head. He should have caught him in the parking lot and beaten him up. He should have, psyched him out with something weird, like a rocking chair or something. Weird shit going on to where it's like...
Yeah, beating him once and dumping a red acidic liquid on him doesn't constitute as mind games.
You know what it constitutes as? Do you know what it constitutes as? Lazy as fuck booking.
Yep.
Yeah, where did his chair go? Where did his rocking chair go? I missed that.
Luke Harper took it and never brought it back.
Luke Harper sawed it down. He made a dildo out of it.
Here's my question. We never found out who attacked the fashion police, right? That's still going?
I'll be on SmackDown, I'm guessing.
You're right.
But we didn't find out this past week, right? Weren't we supposed to find out before SummerSlam?
I think so. I forget, dude.
Didn't they originally say that we were supposed to find out after the last pay-per-view?
No, wasn't it Arn Anderson or something?
Killed the horse.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm so...
Why the hell did you go back to that? What a weird... what the hell?
It was just because I said Luke Harper, and it made me think of... because there was a time where we thought Luke Harper and Eric Rowan were the ones attacking them. So
oh, okay.
It's just inconsistent storytelling that stays in my brain and baffles the fuck out of me because it's all bizarre.
Before we continue, let me hop back on the phones real quick and just drop a couple calls in here. 310, Jody Alred, thanks for the sub. 310, you're live on the Joe Cronin Show, SummerSlam 2017. What's up?
What's up, my brother Joe?
What's up?
I'm fucking pissed. Jinder Mahal bullshit. Fucking Shinsuke's taking him down. And the Singh brothers punch him one time and he goes down. I'm hating every moment of this fucking summer shit 2017. I can't take it anymore. I'm going to go take the biggest shit in my toilet and look at it and I'm going to name it Jinder Mahal the Maharaja.
Was that Dean Ambrose?
I don't know, but that was great.
That sounded like angry.
You take the biggest shit in the world and name it Jinder.
Hey, it'd be no different than Justin Bailey taking a shit and calling it Jinder.
Oh, what do you think Bailey thinks of this show tonight? Holy shit.
Oh, I can't wait to hear what he has to say.
He's
probably trying
to
get a hold of him the other day to see if he can come on. Unfortunately, he was working. But
probably putting someone's Toyota together tonight. That's what he's doing. He's putting a fucking Toyota
speaking
together.
of Toyota and Mitsubishi Nintendo, he, as we just heard from the caller, lost to Jinder Mahal tonight with the help of the Singh brothers yet again.
Yeah.
A short match, very, very short. It was 11 minutes in total. As they said, Nakamura looked, pretty good, dominant throughout it, and then all of a sudden the Singh brothers get involved, and it should have ended in disqualification because one of the Singh brothers hit
Shitty Show
Nakamura too.
310.
You're right.
Hope JD had fun getting double teamed by Libar and Sala Monster.
Thank you, JD's beanbag. What the fuck? Thanks, JD's beanbag. Yeah, I'll tell you what, Labar has no cum left in his dick tonight. I'll tell you that much. Labar's dick.
Ladies and gentlemen, he has been sucked dry.
Right.
Oh my God.
By the way,
he has been completely cleaned out.
By the way, check out our SummerSlam reaction video. It's already been hit by YouTube right from the start. Not suitable for advertisers. So, as always, YouTube gets rid of it. Thank you guys for donating tonight because you guys are funding the show, and you guys are helping me out when you don't have to. So really, really
Awesome that we
thank
got
you.
40,000 views on just a reaction, though.
Right, that's pretty cool. The Addictive Gamer just subbed. What's up, Addictive Gamer?
First one in a long time, and you get 40,000 subs or views right off the bat.
Don't hinder the Jinder. Don't hinder the Jinder. He's gotta win against Shinsuke. Don't hinder the Jinder. The Bali boys, the Singh boys, call him what you want. They'll always be there to make sure he wins. And even though he's got pimples under his chin, don't hinder Jinder. Don't hinder Jinder. He takes the steroids. Don't hinder Jinder. He's got the Singh boys. He got the title around his waist, and without haste, he's gonna beat that Japanese guy. Don't hinder Jinder. Modern day Maharaja, halamala. Give it a hell yeah. Don't hinder Jinder because he's on my TV. Oh, WWE champ that runs the place. Jinder's got pimples under his face, pimples on his back, and you think that that's kinda whack, but you gotta shut the fuck up, cause you're out of luck, cause Jinder's gonna win every time. Don't matter SummerSlam, No Mercy or Raw or SmackDown or anywhere, and Jinder's gonna win because he took a razor and shaved off all his fucking hair. A fucking Jinder Mahal, a modern day Maharaja. Yo, he could even be your brother. The Singh brothers will always have his back. That went way too long. I'm sorry.
Sasha Banks, Sasha Banks, Sasha Banks, Sasha Banks.
Oh my God, yeah. Sasha
Nitro
Banks
just said
says
Sasha Banks about 30 times.
Monday,
Thank you, Monday.
No, Monday Nitro's at home like Sasha Banks, Sasha Banks.
You
Monday
also missed the
Nitro.
donation, Joe, 316 from Finn Balor's third asshole arm. He said Usos versus New Day and the Neville match should have been on the main card. Fuck Jizzface Mahal, and I hope the glorious one is a call-up for Raw tomorrow and the Authors of Pain on SmackDown to boost the tag division. Congrats on the subs, Joe.
I just hit the repeat button, so in about 20 minutes we'll hear that again, just because that's so fucking funny.
That's great.
The good news is we're only 19 minutes behind on donations and stuff now, so we're catching up, guys. We're fucking catching up.
I just love that Finn Balor's third asshole arm. Like I said before, that's what he needed for the demon character. A third arm coming out of his asshole.
Thank you, guys.
Then contender.
I'm sorry I had to sing that whole thing. I don't know what I just said, but I'm going to cut that. That was decent for making up a song, I think.
That was beautiful. You know what I forget all the time is the fact that just because we can hear the music, every now and again when we can't, it reminds me of the fact that Leah hears just your voice.
Not only does Leah
she gets no beat, no music, no back, just you.
Poor
going
Leah
nuts.
sits on a couch, and Leah Sirius Black, rest in peace, thanks for the sub. Yeah, poor Leah has to sit on the couch. She doesn't hear my voice. She has to hear just my voice. There is no echo effect, chorus effect to make it a little better. There's no beat. There's no nothing. She just listening to me going, like, and it's like, what the fuck is that?
You go from sounding like an angel to sounding like me. You know, it's just.
I'm sorry, yeah, poor Leah. But you know what? We're funding our lives here, so it happens.
You sound majestic, and all she hears is.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. All right, so where are we? Where were we going here?
Oh, we just finished Jinder Mahal's big upset over Shinsuke Nakamura. A few people online were like, "Oh, I'm not bothered by Mahal retaining the title. It doesn't feel like Nakamura's push had reached a point where fans were clamoring to see him win the title." I beg to differ. I really wanted to see him win. He should be a special attraction. He really should be a main focus on the SmackDown brand, but unfortunately, they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Now we go ahead, we get Braun Strowman to be the first one out. You didn't even see him come out because that's how quick they started just pushing everybody out here. Then it led to Samoa Joe, Roman Reigns. Roman got booed out of the building. And then Brock Lesnar came out to the lack of pyros.
Oh, I'm sorry, I played something. My bad. Keep going. I'm listening.
The lack of pyro, again, fucking kills Brock Lesnar's entrance every time. It's just so bad. I'm never going to stop commenting on it because it's so awkward to see him slam his arms down and nothing happens.
Well, I just want him to, when he jumps on the ring apron, to do the explosion, just like the $9 donation, so I can start singing that as he's approaching the ring. You know,
$9
the ring. $9 for a fuck.
Yeah, I mean,
someone donated $9.
Imagine if Lesnar changed his music to that donation song.
Oh my God!
Like dun dun dun, like Lesnar comes out, dun dun dun. $9 for a fuck. Someone donated $9. Like it would just be
That's because
sick,
it fits
dude.
his character perfectly.
Yeah,
it does.
Because he just doesn't give a shit.
Dude,
He'll
without
fuck
the
your
pyro,
wife
it
and
is
drink
like
Bud Light.
It is like a lost child. It is like here comes Brock. Dun 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 and then he's like, oh, and then, like nothing. It's just like, what? The hell was that?
Super chat party.
425 guy was my brother. He stole my phone. Sex.
Thank you, PJ's bald. Thank you, PJ's bald.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just, like you said, it looks like he's having a temper tantrum, you know? It's an unfortunate side effect of the budget cuts, but...
Well, I mean, you know, at SummerSlam, though, it's like, can we at WrestleMania and SummerSlam and a couple other shows throw some
Get
pyro
the
up for these
fucking
guys?
Pyro? It's not like it should be that much of a big deal just for the big... Even just SummerSlam and Mania. Like, just those two needed it. To not have an intro of pyro on a show of this magnitude is fucking abysmal.
Yeah. You don't need it every week. I get that. I totally get why they took it away, you know, with those things, fine. But, like, 4 times a year, can we budget for that?
Well, especially because I understand they have a pay-per-view every other fucking weekend now, you know, a network special, pay-per-view, whatever you want to call them. So, there, you know, there's 2, sometimes even close to almost 3 in 5 weeks, you know, so it's not quite 3 a month, but close enough. All right, that's all well and good. I get your, you know, you can't have pyro for every event and then all the events in between.
Shit bomb.
But just for the
Stupid
main
man punch sucks,
wasn't
but what
noticeably
really
absent.
gets to me is Roman stroking his arm as if he's loading a shell into a shotgun. As if he doesn't do that, is the punch ineffective. Full on Liberace gay.
Abel Salas Jr.
Liberace, right? Wow.
Yeah, I mean, he gets that fucking... Yeah, he's got to cock his arm every time. And what good is that for the fucking Superman punch when it's not even an effective move? It doesn't even stop anybody. You have to hit somebody 3, 4, 5 times with it. You never saw Austin have to whip out fucking multiple stunners, you know? One was effective. He once cleared a ring with 1 stunner apiece and took out an entire fucking invasion.
Oh my gosh, that was one of the best episodes of Raw ever.
Exactly.
Leah reminded me I am going to unbox the enema, one of the enemas tonight, so we can take a look at just what we're in for tomorrow night. So we will take a look at that in just a little while, guys. We will unbox this enema as promised. As promised.
Where are you going to do that? I mean, it's not like you can do it behind the desk. You have to, what, side profile and film it in the bathroom?
Oh, you'll see.
I'm dying to know how this is going to operate.
Gabber Tech, thanks for the sub. You'll find out how it operates. Smooth operator. All right,
Don't get me all hard while sitting here.
Where were we?
That's it. We're at the main fucking event now. I mean, we see Brock.
It's time for the main event.
He does an overhead belly-to-belly suplex right away to fucking Samoa Joe, then ran Strowman to the ring post, and it just turns into a fucking war. And I really enjoyed Braun Strowman here, you know. He turned into just a man possessed on a fucking mission.
Right.
The crowd pops huge. You know, everybody's exchanging punches. Strowman stands on the apron, and, you know, he just starts going nuts.
That's Finn Balor's third asshole arm replaying the donation from earlier. Usos, New Day, and the Neville match should have been on the main card. Yeah, but it was long. Fuck Jizzface Mahal, and I hope he glorious one call for tomorrow. And AOP on SmackDown to boost tag division. Congrats on the subs. Yeah, I said that in the NXT TakeOver last night. We got to get AOP up because they need tag teams.
Absolutely, they do. They have to let them be monsters. We can't have another freaking, you know, Ascension.
Right.
Oh God.
Because AOP and Ascension aren't exactly alike entirely, but I can draw some slight comparisons. And you know, dominant in NXT, good tag team, solid. They looked impressive, and then you're gonna get them up here, and what? Ellering's gonna be tap dancing. I mean, seriously.
My feeling is the main event saved this from being the worst SummerSlam of all time.
Yeah,
or one of the worst SummerSlams of all time. The main event saved it and moved it up a little bit, but man, this could have been it still was kind of bad. But Alexa's Horrible says finally the prestige can come back to the title. Refresh Bayley and heel Sasha rivalry from NXT. Sick of the eye candy trash Bliss making every match 2 stars, says Alexa's Horrible.
Wow. Yeah.
I think they're all horrible, but at least she's hot.
I beg to differ.
I mean, I don't think Sasha is horrible, and I think Alexa has been good entertainment.
I think Alexa's great, but
Um,
so we go ahead here, and now we see Braun. He clotheslines. I'm trying to remember all of it. I rewatched some of it, but he clotheslines Lesnar out of the ring, and that's when Lesnar gets the coquina clutch locked onto him by Samoa Joe, and then Roman just spears the shit out of him as Samoa Joe jumps out of the way, and they go right through the barricade together. And then that's when Braun just starts destroying everybody, puts Lesnar through the first announce table, then the second announce table. The fans start chanting, "This is awesome," and it gets big pop after big pop, and then Strowman power slams him through the other announce table. Strowman tilts the third table on top of Lesnar. Referees, producers, trainers, everybody fucking comes out. Heyman's throwing a fit, like he can't breathe.
He did the hat trick.
Freaking out.
He did the hat trick of tables, man. That was sick.
Absolutely. I mean, it was a great spot. EMTs place Lesnar on the stretcher. They take him out of there. The fans, in unison, perfectly timed, start singing the goodbye song, na, 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 na. And we see him get
They've had enough of Lesnar. That's what they turned completely on Lesnar. They finally showed you tonight. You know what? Fuck this. We want to see Braun Strowman win, and we're tired of this guy who doesn't show up.
And then only fights for 4 minutes in a match and gets stretchered out for the next 5.
Yeah, and what did Dean Ambrose say? Didn't want to do business at Mania? I mean, come on, man. People are sick of Lesnar.
Roman was sleeping for a majority of the match, and I said that would happen too. Roman always does this in any multi-man match. You always see him more. I mean, everybody does it to catch their breath and collect themselves.
Give the
but
other
Roman
guys time.
seems to really, really do it like often, where he's just on the outside sleeping.
Well, his fucking promos are just making me sleep. So
That's my favorite thing he does.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah, sleeping on the outside. And Luke, I don't know if you caught it, but they just dumped Lesnar on the stretcher. They didn't even strap him in properly or put like a neck brace on him or anything. They just dumped him on there.
Yeah, they're just like, oh, sorry, we got to quickly get you out of here so that way we can sell you a little bit better.
It's like those actors that have never watched an episode of Rescue 911.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they didn't even stabilize him. Nothing. They just quickly put him on the backboard.
He might have a
and they
neck
didn't even
injury.
strap
Quick,
him
roll
down.
him around a bunch.
Yeah. Well, it's like when
His
everything
dick
happened
is
with
broke.
that guy with Rey Mysterio. And Conan was just
yeah,
jostling
it was
around
like
the ring.
it was just like when that guy died. Yeah, and Conan was shaking his broken neck. Like, get the fuck up, man. We got to go in the back, You
got to get the 619 again. You missed it.
This motherfucker, he passed out. Like, he's like, I'm like, what the fuck, man? We got to go.
That was so horrible.
Wake up there, I say. Wake up.
Terrible.
Well, Jake and Joe, did you see before, when freaking Roman speared Brock into the thing, the barricade, and it collapsed, and when Braun was picking up Lesnar, how Brock was going to pick up part of that wall and freaking use it on Strowman. Did you see that at all?
Yeah.
I would have.
Yeah.
That would have been cool as
that
shit.
was sweet.
JD from NY205 says, my asshole formed a new layer of calluses from watching this shit. Real quick, let's jump over, jump through this and get into, let's hear from Medic Lucky. What's up, Medic Lucky?
Oh, shit.
Hey, what's going on, Joe?
Hey, man, how you been? Thanks for the donations. How you doing? What'd you think?
Man, I heard you talking about the whole EMT debacle. Not only did they not put him in a neck brace or strap him, they put him on the stretcher backwards. They put his head at the foot in. And I was cringing the whole fucking time. Every time they do an EMT segment in WWE, they never strap him down. They never use a neck brace. They never do anything right. They always put him on backwards. It's like they hired people to be EMTs, not actual EMTs.
Oh, I'm
It
sure.
just fucking
That's
kills
exactly
me.
what happens. Really, EMTs wouldn't be doing that.
No, I've been a paramedic for 10 years, and every time I see it, it fucking makes me cringe. It's like I'm trying not to be that guy, but it's just like, ugh, God, it fucking sucks.
No, but you know what?
That's my job.
You know
I'm
what,
that
though?
guy.
You don't have
I'm
to
the
be
one
that
allowed to
guy.
be that guy.
You don't have to be that guy because we're not EMTs, and we know. The regular people are looking at this like, this is not what you do for somebody who's hurt.
Exactly. You always hear, don't move their neck, stabilize their head. They tell you use a belt and towels if you have to, but don't move the person.
Right.
There's a, And like I said, I'm not medically trained at all, and even I know that the basic operation of how to, take care of someone in a critical care situation. And the funny part is, like, my neighbor used to work for a trucking company that, handled everything for Stanford, and she was actually the one that rented the truck that poured the concrete that destroyed Vince McMahon's sports car there.
Oh, that. Yes.
And they went ahead and they used to also work with the company that rented like the ambulances and the trucks that would get destroyed and the monster trucks, things like that. And they had EMTs that they would know that would volunteer their services for the stretcher jobs when they would come to the New Haven Coliseum back when it was still standing here. And, they would have either volunteer firefighters or actual EMTs that would volunteer to do it, and they would give them tickets. Nowadays, they hire actors or they use wrestlers that are in developmental, which is just unfortunate. But it definitely it shows. It's harder to suspend your disbelief when it's that inaccurate.
Right.
Well, it always seems to be a teenage girl. It's always a teenage girl and a really old white dude. Like, it's always that.
By the way,
not only did you piss off casual fans, you just pissed off EMTs.
I actually part of my favorite thing was how long they took because they just kept calling over different people. The first ref was like, "Quick, come over here," and then it was just another ref. And it was like, "No, can somebody else come over here." And then there was guys in black polos, like security guys, like, "No, somebody else come over here." And then it was like one EMT, "Somebody else come over here." And then the EMT with the thing.
And the table weighed less than Braun Strowman's
everybody.
That's the problem. The table literally weighed less than Braun Strowman's leg, and it wasn't even like laid upon him in a way that would be.
But Sean Waltman said it weighed 250 pounds on Twitter.
Yeah, you gotta think they were set up to put him through the third table, and Brock was like, "Nah, two tables enough. Just slip it on me.
Hey, by the way, completely out of
so stupid.
Completely out of nowhere, I got something for you, Pulse, and it's my dick. Sorry, I just had to get that out of the way.
The announcers. It broke Lesnar's legs. It could have broke Lesnar's legs. Oh my God.
Medic Lucky, thank you very much for the donations and for the call, man. Good shit to hear from you, man. Yeah, he must be freaking out. Like this, he's got the damn medic in his name. You got to know, he's a lucky medic.
Absolutely.
So let's wrap this deal up, I suppose. Anything else we missed from the main event? I guess the ending. I mean, lackluster again in a way. The ending, like, whoa, like it's over. That I felt like that a lot tonight. Like, whoa, like not shocking, but just like, oh, that's the end.
Yeah. Before we get too far, really quick, I forgot Awandi made Brock Lesnar's theme, into the $9 donation that you have a while ago. He did that months back, and it was on Twitter. It was back February 28th of this year. He did it.
I'm gonna watch it.
I retweeted it then. I just retweeted it again now, but it's hilarious the way he put it together. So good. So Awandi, thank you for for that and all the support.
I gotta look that up. That's funny.
I just retweeted it now. So
okay, I'll look for it. With all the deletions of my Twitter accounts, I've been missing some people over the last 3 months,
Yeah, one more thing I wanted to point out was who threw the chair? Was it Braun that threw the chair?
No, that was Braun threw the office chair. That was fucking hysterical.
Dude, that hit Roman.
Awesome.
That hit him right in the head or the face, that chair. That was sick.
It hit both of them. It was great.
But it really hit Roman in the face.
Threw an office chair before.
Yeah, that desk chair was not light, and that thing went flying. You could tell that wasn't a normal prop, obviously.
That was improv. That was hilarious. I loved it.
Shout out to Isaac Reed, who hit 12,000 tonight. What's up, Isaac? Thanks, man.
Awandi, that was beautiful, man. That was such a funny video. Holy shit.
I'm watching it right now. Let's see.
Oh, it's great, dude.
Oh, my God. This is so good. I'm going to retweet this on Corrupted on my Twitter.
Oh, it's amazing, man.
This is great. I'm going to retweet this. Guys, because Twitter shut down my Twitter account at Joe Cronin Show and at Joe Cronin JCS, you're going to have to go to my other show's Twitter account, which is Corrupted Podcast. It's at Corrupted Pod. So go to at Corrupted Pod on Twitter. I'm going to retweet that out so you guys can see it. That's fucking awesome.
That's so funny. Brock at the end sticking his tongue out. I love every bit of it.
I love every bit of it.
All right, man. Final thoughts, I guess? I don't know.
Final thing was Cesaro popping that beach ball that was getting tossed around during his tag match. He even said the crowd erupted with applause at Cesaro's brash move to pop the beach ball that the audience was focused on. He grabbed it and tore it to shreds.
Loved it.
And that's when
it was an American flag beach ball too. I thought that was extra funny.
Exactly. That even more so added to their, anti-America gimmick. And that's when the crowd started chanting, "This is awesome." And
Antifa
Cesaro made his
people were
point.
coming.
Yeah, like Chad said on Twitter, Cesaro made his point. Forget about the beach ball. The real entertainment's happening in the ring. And I said, how fucking disrespectful is it to, to see that, you're working your ass off in the middle of the ring and then this shit happens. You got a beach ball that's making more of an impact. I'd be pretty upset, but.
Yeah, that was kind of stupid. I mean, I'm glad he did it, so.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right, well, it's time to do the final deal of the night. As you guys know, if the Hardys don't go awoken or don't go broken tomorrow night on Raw, then I will have to give myself an enema live on my Raw review tomorrow night, right here on youtube.com/Joe Cronin Show. My name is Joe Cronin. Hit that sub button down below. And now we are going to unbox this Fleet enema and find out what I could be in for tomorrow night. Here we go.
Drum roll.
Oh my God, I looked inside. What are these things? What are these, nipple dicks? These are nipple dicks. Oh no, this is it. Oh, it's just
that's what goes in your ass, Joe. You have to listen to me very carefully here. This is very important. You should put those into like a bath of hot water first to warm it up. You do not want that going inside you cold.
Oh.
You have to lube up that end piece, and that goes right in your ass. And then you slowly make sure you squeeze the air out first.
Oh wait.
Then insert it into your ass, and then.
Why are you such an enema expert?
I had to have a few myself. Yeah.
There's two of these, but look on the back. They show how you can lay down and put your bum in the air.
Yeah.
Put your bum in the air.
What the hell?
If Raw gave you an enema.
So if I stick this up my ass.
Sutured to my stomach lining when I had an intestine tube put in a stomach tube, and I had to do a few of these, and they are not fun at all. So
what? They're not fun? I thought they'd be fun.
It's not. Well, I was also backed up with 2 weeks worth of fecal matter from not going to the bathroom, so you might have less of a painful time.
Would I take this even if I don't have any backups? Really?
Oh, Dan definitely got that.
Oh yeah, it'll clear you out. You're gonna have a bunch of you're gonna have a waterfall come out of you, basically.
So are you saying that there's a lot of this in our asses that we should all clean out?
Oh, absolutely. Like when John Wayne died, he had like 13 pounds of undigested red meat inside of him. There's tons of fecal matter and food and all sorts of stuff that's left inside that doesn't come out. That's why they recommend that people do these.
Okay, let's read the back. Do not use more unless directed by a doctor. See warnings. What are the warnings? Where are those? Where's the warnings? Hold on a second. I want to read the one. I don't want to die doing this.
Yes, I remember. But yeah.
No, here I got the dosage warnings.
It's salt water. Yeah.
It's salt water?
That's basically what it is. It's just it's like a form of saline. But like I'm telling you, you have to lube up the end and make sure you lube it heavily, Joe. I'm highly recommending that more lube is good.
Listen to this. Dosage warnings. Using more than one enema in 24 hours can be harmful. Do not use without asking a doctor. Really? So I haven't even asked a doctor yet, so I shouldn't even do this.
You don't need the doctor. It's just clearing you out.
Don't use for more than...
That's just so you don't get sued in case you have some disease where an enema will kill you.
This says for more than 3 days, don't use it. And then it says if you have kidney disease. What if I have kidney... Why would kidney disease matter?
Because you'd be backed up and...
Look, if you really have that question, ask your doctor.
Ask a doctor.
Hold on, go ahead.
It says ask a doctor before using this product if you are 55 years of age or older. So I don't have to ask, I guess.
No.
Are on a sodium restricted diet. Ask a doctor before you use laxative if you have abdominal pain, nausea, vomiting, a sudden change in bowel habits lasting more than 2 weeks. Stop using if you have rectal bleeding. If I have rectal bleeding, I'm going to fucking faint. Disco Dodge. Disco Dodge, thanks for the sub. All right, so no bowel movement or no liquid comes out of the rectum after 30 minutes.
Yeah, then you got some problems.
Feeling thirsty, dizzy, vomiting, urination less often than
There's
normal?
more side effects in aspirin than anything that they'll give you at a hospital. I'm telling you, don't look into side effects and all that shit. That just puts a worry into your mind. It's just water. You're shoving water up your ass.
Man,
what it does is if people are heavily constipated, it puts water behind it and turns it into a geyser, Joe. So it just helps push all the fecal matter outwards.
Turns it into a geyser.
That's essentially the purpose of it. It's going to push everything out. It's like a dam being blocked and you flush it all out.
Ready to use, soft and flexible, latex-free, easy squeeze bottle.
One more tip, make those things warm. You don't want cold. So if you soak them in hot water beforehand, make the water inside warm. Because if you do it cold, it's not your friend, Joe.
I just can't see doing these by yourself. Like, you would have to, like, hold me down to do this.
Well, somebody's going to have to.
Tonight, you
I love in the chat how, I hope I'm pronouncing this right, Steven Lagenheim said it's a baby bottle for your ass.
Yeah, it's a baby bottle for your ass. What's up, Steven? He's a long-time listener. Steve,
yeah.
Love you. My ass, somebody go, oh, shit. Pocket Aces goes, Joe's asshole will become broken.
Hydrate that asshole, Vince McMahon said.
Holy shit. Guys, hope you guys hit the sub button on your way out of here. Don't forget, this is my 5th year on YouTube doing this. 5th SummerSlam. We hit 50,000 subs and more. Fucking awesome. I'll be doing some gaming on my other gaming channel, JCS Gaming on YouTube, plus twitch.tv/Spectrum. I'm sorry, twitch.tv/Joe Cronin JCS. And, of course, Corrupted Podcast is available on iTunes for free. Some of it's free, but you can hear all full episodes by becoming a patron, patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. Thank you for the support. You guys keep the show going. You really do. Tomorrow night will be my Raw review. Tuesday night, SmackDown review. Other shit's happening throughout the week, plus monetize this on Friday night. See you guys tomorrow night live for the Monday Night Raw review. And let's get to this last here. The Jangles Clan. What's up, Jangles? Medical spot with Lesnar was bullshit and a waste. You damn right, the Jangles Clan. The Jangles Cock. Now I'm going to go watch Game of Thrones. I'm going to go watch something that might be good. Here it is.
I gotta watch Rick and Morty.
Rick and Morty, yeah.
Why is everybody...
Rick! Get swifty.
I don't know what's up with that show. I've never seen it.
Put your panties on the floor. Get swifty.
All right, guys. Well, I'm out of here. We're out of here. We'll see you later. Thanks to Troy. Thank you to Just Call Luke. Jesus Christ. Just call me Luke.
Wow.
And Jake DeMarco at Countdown ended on Twitter. See you tomorrow night.
Hinder the gender. He's gotta win against Shinsuke. Don't hinder the gender. The Bolly boys, the sing boys, call him what you want. They'll always be there to make sure he wins. And even though he's got pimples under his chin, don't hinder gender. Don't hinder gender. He takes the steroids, don't hinder gender. He's got the sing boys. He got the title around his waist, and without haste, he's gonna beat that Japanese guy. Don't hinder gender. Don't hinder gender. Modern day Maharaja, halamala. Give it a hell yeah. Do the don't hinder gender, because he's on my TV. WWE champ that runs the place. Jinder's got pimples under his face, pimples on his back, and you think that that's kinda whack, but you gotta shut the fuck up, cause you're out of luck. Cause Jinder's gonna win every time. Don't matter SummerSlam, No Mercy or Raw or SmackDown or anywhere. And Jinder's gonna win because he took a razor and shaved off all his fucking hair. A fucking Jinder Mahal, a modern day Maharaja. Yo, he could even beat your brother. The Singh brothers will always have his back.
That went way too long. I'm sorry.
Sasha Banks, Sasha Banks, Sasha Banks, Sasha Banks.
Good night, everybody. Oh, my God.